podcast show. We running this cash shit. White boy, we running this cash shit. Eddie the chump, we running this cash shit. Jive turkey, we running this cash shit. Wings of redemption, we running this cash shit. It's a fact that we running this cash shit. The takeover, the break's over, nigga. The best podcast show. Game over. Hey, other cast, y'all ain't ready. Hey, other cast, y'all ain't ready for war. This staff's too strong for y'all. It's like bringing a knife to a gunfight, and this ain't God, and this ain't COD. Got your 4 best commentators this same time.
Are you dissing Only Use Me Blade twice there?
Nah, it's like bringing a knife to a gunfight, and this ain't COD. Only a knife only wins a gunfight in COD.
Ah, okay,
You know?
okay.
Got your 4 best commentators this same time. And then I said in the background, pause. You ain't noticed that, did you?
I guess a few things went over my head there.
I said, we bringing them boys to men. How them boys gonna win? They going on a death streak. How them boys gonna win? Get it?
I got that one.
A death streak, painkiller. You get it? Look at Wings get it. Well, what up, everybody?
Hello, hello.
Episode 49. How are we all?
40 motherfucking 9. They never thought we would make it this far, did they?
Oh, shit,
No,
we were given 3 months. We're almost a year in.
3 away.
I remember we said that at episode 10. I'm like, they never thought we would make it this far.
It's crazy, really, when you think about it, isn't it? Like, it doesn't feel... It's a good sign that it doesn't feel like I've been doing it for ages. It really does feel like I've been doing it for about 8 weeks. Still, even now.
Yeah, I mean, the technical difficulties are still like the first.
Definitely. Because we keep doing a different format. Like Eddie used to record it, and then White Boy took over, then you started streaming it, like, you know. And y'all doing a good job, man. Y'all are the ones that make it move.
It's evolving. Jive, do we have a sponsor this week?
Yes, we do have a sponsor this week.
I need to buy a new shirt.
Why are you fucking making your face like that?
I'm excited for this new sponsor. It's a tremendous sponsor.
It's
Are you super
buytrophies.com. You ever heard of those guys?
I have. They're world famous.
Today's sponsor is buytrophies.com, helping you clean up your trophy list for a reasonable price. All you got to do is go on the website, which he will put in the description.
I think you guys are messing the name of it up because, like,
buy PSP. What did I say?
Buytrophies.com.
Worst read ever. Let's do it.
Like, I put it in. I'm like, that domain's not even that domain's up for sale.
Wait, buy trophies is
buy PS3 trophies. That's what I said.
No, you said buytrophies.com.
I know I said that. Buy PS3trophies.com. That's today's sponsor. Helping you clean up your trophy list for a reasonable price.
How many trophies do you have, Wings?
It's kind of a sensitive subject because I played a lot of my games on Xbox, but I'm almost level 15.
So that's why you need to fucking go to them.
Oh, yeah, no, thank you. I'd like to earn my shits.
You definitely need to go to them, to be honest.
I have like 46,000 gamer score on Xbox.
The crazy thing is you did earn it, so that's why it won't even be like a big problem.
I think it's kind of funny because this is kind of like a real life AFK kit. I've made a few skits recently about like earning. It was more crypto keys.
Crypto keys.
Yeah, but this is like kind of the same thing, and I find it's kind of funny. But yeah.
Let me ask you this, Alex. Since you're the most in tune with the little kids here.
Oh,
okay.
What is up with the crypto keys? Like, why do people go like asinine for these crypto keys? More people logged in to play double crypto key than they do double experience.
That's a fact, really?
That's a fact, yeah.
Well, the crypto key phenomenon, as my 8-year-old friends have been telling me, it's just unboxing things and getting cool camos and there's a lot of cool things. The butterfly knife. I think there's a lot of
wrench.
the brass knuckles. I think it's just how popular CS:GO unboxings are, and I think a lot of COD people see that CS:GO is now taking over their favorite commentator's channel, and they have this element of opening cases that they like, and it's so stupid because they're not worth anything. There's no marketplace for it like there is for CS:GO, which makes it thousands of times better. But yeah, it's just to open.
They should have a paint shop marketplace.
But you got a different angle today, white boy? Put your camera somewhere
Let's
else.
do a different angle.
A little bit, I guess. I did shampoo and clean. Oh, we got a new vacuum cleaner, by the way, which is one of the greatest things ever. I don't know. I'm getting old. I didn't even get to use it, but Kelly's been using it, and it's
This
been
motherfucker,
sucking.
23 years old, talking about I'm getting old.
I'm 25. No, I'm excited for a vacuum cleaner, man.
What the fuck?
Is it a Dyson?
Yeah, with the ball.
Yeah.
Do your cats like it? Or
Those
the
things
dog?
kick ass.
Dogs don't like
See,
vacuum
Wiggs knows
cleaners.
what I'm talking about.
I've got a Dyson. They do kick ass. Like they pretty much. I like that guy because he basically was like, I'm just gonna wreck this industry. If you don't have a Dyson, you don't have a Hoover. And a Hoover isn't a vacuum cleaner; it's a brand. So he'd like before Dyson, it was Hoover or whatever made the most successful like vacuum cleaners. And Dyson came along and was like, "You're all wrecked, all of you."
The best
Like-
vacuum cleaner I ever had was called a Kirby.
You
And
bought into that shit. Did you literally buy a Kirby or get that shit at like a yard sale or something?
I don't know how we got it, but it
Those things
wasn't.
like
It
those
wasn't
things are like
expensive.
$3,000, dude.
It wasn't expensive. It was like 600, something like that.
We had a Kirby dealer at my grandma's house the other day, and I happened to walk in on it.
Good as fuck.
And like my grandma was about to sign a deal, and he's like, "Right now, you can have this miraculous Kirby for like, easy payments of $129." I'm like, "Well, how long are these payments? 36 months?" So instead of doing the math, and it turned out to be like, I don't know if the 129 was the factual, but the math was like $2,600. She would have to pay for this vacuum cleaner. I'm
Fucking
like,
great.
you know how many vacuum cleaners you could buy for $2,600?
You know how good the vacuum cleaner is?
I know how much it sucks ass. It's heavy as shit and big.
They are heavy. That's because they're good.
There's still
Is
door-to-door
it so
vacuum
good?
salesmen.
Yeah, there's still door-to-door vacuum salesmen.
Yeah.
That seems
they
like
are.
a cliche. Surely, like they can't still exist.
Was
in
his
the age
shirt
of the internet.
yellow?
No, he had a suit on.
Yeah, he fine, best dressed, make himself likable.
Door-to-door sales in 2016. Come on now, that's
And
crazy.
well, my grandma almost fell for it. I'm like, come on, no, grandma, you ain't got the money to put this right here. No,
I'll probably wear a fucking Adidas
go get you a
sweatsuit.
$90 vacuum up at the store.
Wear a Adidas sweatsuit. So
I'd rather just run the vacuum over the damn carpet an extra time than pay $200 a damn month for a Kirby.
Kirby is the shit, man.
You could sell so many more vacuums with an Amazon affiliate link.
Yeah,
But you don't
or
get the
fucking
same commission.
Craigslist.
What you should do, white boys, you get the Amazon affiliate link and convince people to buy their groceries off Amazon when they kick that off.
Oh, a
What with the
diet
drones?
wings.
The
You could
drones
do
coming
it.
to deliver your groceries.
I had Blue Apron.
Yeah, like you
Your
get a
diet.
percentage of everybody's groceries.
Like if you do like a diet series or something, I don't know, cooking.
I'm terrible at diets, dude. Like I cooked like 8 pieces of chicken, and I'm like, every time I want chicken, I'm like, fuck, I don't feel like I want to cook it.
You gotta cook it, man.
So
I've been eating none but vegetables. I've been eating steamables.
That's good.
oh, Matt, me too. I've been getting this rice, like this Asian rice, little pack in a plastic bag. It's so great because I haven't been eating my
I've been
vegetables.
eating mainly just vegetables. It's been like corn and carrots.
What's wrong, Eddie? You don't
Rice in a bag. What the fuck?
I
It's like the
was-
easiest thing to cook in the universe. It's
I
like
know.
Rice is not easy to cook. Rice, you burn
I'll tell
rice
you exactly
easy.
how to do it right now. It takes
Turn the water
honestly,
on.
I understand
No.
rice is the concept easy,
the
but it's easy
boiling
to
bag?
burn rice though.
It's so easy. It's like sometimes with cooking techniques, there's like you have to put it in boiling water and all that. No, rice is cup of rice in a pan, cup and a half of water, heat it up until it soaks up all the water. Done. It takes about 3 minutes. If the rice is too plain, then before you cook it in the water, you add salt and pepper or some spice that you like, and it will soak it up in the water, and that's how you do rice properly. That is how you cook rice. It's the simplest thing in the world.
Wings just said
No.
burn rice.
Well, we
It's
cook
more
rice
simple.
in pots. We cook rice in pots here, and we cook them in big portions. And if you cook them too long or don't have enough water, you'll burn the outside edge of the rice.
You could put like what's that shit? Olive oil in the water, and
It's
it will not stick or anything. It won't burn the pan
If I
or the pot.
right. If any of my friends had ever told me, like, it's fair enough not knowing, all right? If you don't know that it's like 1.5 times the water to how much rice you're doing, fine. You don't know that, fine. But when someone tells you that and you burn rice, Darwin Award. You would die in the wild quite quickly.
Burn rice.
No, that's not even fair, Eddie.
Oh, it's totally fair.
That's not
that
fair
was
at
kind of
all.
mean, but yeah.
Because there's a whole different ball game from like skinning a squirrel and cooking rice.
Yeah, skinning a
Yeah,
squirrel is a little
rice is
tougher.
easier.
Skinning a squirrel, it's not tough. I mean, you just peel them off.
Just peel
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Like a sock.
Like you said, it's not tough, and it's tougher than cooking rice.
That's something I did learn for the PK survival trip, which kind of sucked ass because I didn't like skinning a squirrel.
You skinned an actual squirrel?
Yeah, like we went and killed some squirrels up at my uncle's place, and he taught me how to skin them.
And it sucked?
I wonder what squirrel tastes like.
Isn't it basically you just
Dookie.
cut it down the middle and then like take its guts out?
You cut it down the middle, you cut it down both legs, and then you like peel it off at the leg and peel it off over the head, like a fur coat.
And then you keep it as a sock?
Well, then you want to cut his head off and its paws and stuff, and then like you got to take the guts out, and you cut it bust
Basic
it right down the gut.
butchery.
Yeah,
All right, enough
Me-
of this crap.
well, that's the thing you're trying to get out. You're trying to get the shit out, so you don't want that in your mouth.
I like that. I like how you flip that.
Yeah.
But let's talk about that video we watched earlier. I know everybody hates us talking about cops, bad cops that be whipping ass, but we really
Fuck 'em.
gotta
We're
talk
talking
about
about
that. Yeah, fuck that. I just put the link in the chat, everyone. Y'all could go look at it.
Let's let the chat get their opinion out there first and see where they're going
Yeah.
with it. Can we show the thing, white boy?
Can you show it, white boy?
Can I show it? I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, we should be able to.
It's
Yeah,
not.
this-
It's nothing graphic. It's,
Oh, I
it's just
can
an
show it.
ass.
Well,
Whoop.
it's graphic violence, but it's not death.
It's an ass whooping.
It's not death.
I'm ready to
That's
watch.
cool. Yeah, show
at
that
0.
shit. Show that motherfucking shit.
And I'm gonna play in 3, 2, 1.
You're playing the right video right now.
Yeah, guy walk, hands up,
Yeah,
laying
yeah.
down,
That's it.
surrender. Okay.
Damn. So if you're watching this, I would think what do you think, Eddie? I think he killed somebody. He killed somebody and ran off. What do you think he did?
I would have thought with that reaction, the only way I would ever, like, say if I was their, like, superior officer, I'd be like, the only way that's acceptable is if that guy's killed a cop.
White boy.
Like, not even acceptable. Like, I'll look the other way.
Yeah,
it's still
exactly.
wrong. It's still wrong, but, like, if that guy has killed a cop, then it's under that level of rage is understandable, but it isn't.
You know, let me tell you what's even worse about this. In the chat, if you want to loop it
He
again,
said
white
he
boy.
said he was resisting though.
The,
Chocolate thong.
If you look at the time, it's 5:57 in the a.m. This is like the first thing they did today. They had just got on ship.
Cup of
It's like time
coffee.
to whoop it
That
ass.
fucking coffee.
I tell you why. It's because the donut shop was closed. It's too early.
Like he gets up toward the end. He has like a pool of his own blood where his head was at.
That's crazy, man. Crazy. And the guy just kneeing him in his fucking
Yeah.
ribs. He must have just raped his daughter.
Dude, like if I was the superior officer there, I'd be like, "You're all fired."
Well, I think that guy, one of them was instantly fired, but all of the others are under investigation.
The crazy thing is the superior officer probably there.
And like I don't know if you guys seen it, but like toward the end, there's like a guy on the left side of the pack, and like he's just like looking at the other people beat him up. He's got like a baseball cap, and he like walks away. That's the good cop in this situation. Why isn't he stopping the bad cops from beating the holy shit out this man?
Right.
Or I might be wrong. He might just not have room to beat ass as well.
It's like they've got this. They've got this.
No, I think you guys have this all wrong. I think this was a initiation into a gang, blood in, blood out type of thing. Because that's what it looked like. Well, I don't know. I never seen
him
that.
in his head.
Those
it's
knees.
the knee. It's the knees in the side. It's like you're trying to cause him like permanent like liver or kidney damage. Like that, it's like really fucking over the top. Because if you notice, like everyone else stops before that guy. Like the knee guy keeps going.
Look
Those
how
knees.
his hair is like in the bloody water, like not water, but in his blood. This is crazy, man.
It looked like they
It
were
has to
working
be
out.
blood, 'cause I actually went back in the video to make sure there was nothing on the sidewalk when he laid down. Yeah, that's just blood pouring from
That's
his mouth.
blood. Look at that shit, man. Cops are the biggest gang in America, boy.
Like seriously, like that one dude that's near the guy's head that just wants to kick him while he's face down. That's felony assault, pimp. That's what that is. If I did that to anybody, period, that's felony assault.
A legal gang, baby.
Did we
And
say
then
what he did?
It was a drug deal. Like they rolled up on it was a drug bust that the cops orchestrated.
They would have did that if he didn't pay for a pizza. They would have did the same shit, man.
At some point, like if I was the cop, let's say I was in good shape. This is Jordy, 200 pounds, works out regularly, good shape cop Jordy, and he went and did that. I would like pulled on his back of his shirt, like put your hands behind your back, dude,
Right.
and like put handcuffs on him.
That's it.
I mean,
He
situation's
just
done
lies
with.
on the ground. Like if he's like this, like standing up, like I can understand you being like get on the ground because he could have a gun, you could get fucked over. But like if he's just like on the ground, like hands on his head already, pretty much waiting for you to arrest him, and you just like six of you are like, oh right, it's shit kicking time, right? Okay, this guy's assumed the position.
One of our nice chatters said they would all be dead if it was him. Like, what would you do? Would you Jackie Chan like do a whip kick that knocked them all out? Like,
Crazy. That's crazy. I go along with my theory that hot countries like hot places like Florida or something like that, anywhere in the world where it's really hot, people just get crazy out of control. Have I
I'm
frozen?
you, Eddie. I'm you. All right, you're back. Okay. But
Like that's what it is. It's the heat.
if you fucking give up yourself and it's 19 other police officers, you don't, like you said, he doesn't even have to get on the fucking ground. Just hand behind your back, arrest you. Like he said, fuck it, I'm caught. Like he ran. All right, yeah, he ran. He resisted arrest, yeah. Because he ran. He fled. And then,
see, like I wouldn't even charge him with resisting arrest. He gave up so quickly.
I don't know how quickly. It just showed. I don't know how quickly, where it was, but
Well,
still.
if the cops were in
It
cars.
couldn't have been that far. Yeah, you're
The
right.
cops pulled up in cars, so they were those. I'm sure those cops were like hiding around the corner,
Yeah, it
and
couldn't
like he
have
got
been
caught,
that
and he
far.
decided to run, and like he just gave up because he didn't look like he was tired.
Because he could have been like, I was scared. I thought y'all were other drug dealers, like robbing us or something, Like, it's so many ways at that. You just hold it, put his hands up.
I mean, it's like,
Did you hear about that story about this happened recently? Did you hear about the story of the two guys like trying to sell weed, but they got so paranoid from their own weed they called the cops on the cops following them? It was fucking amazing. Absolutely incredible. That's why you don't touch your own supply, people.
Yeah, I don't know, they're traveling from Colorado to Maryland or some crazy trip, and I guess they were smoking on the way back, and this guy was like, he calls up 911. Yeah, we're the people that the undercover cops are following. We're done. Like, we want this over. We're at the parking lot here and there, and they 22 pounds. Now somebody
said if he was white, y'all shouldn't be tileging. If he was white, y'all shouldn't be tileging. Hold up. Let me try
If
to
he
read.
was white,
Let me
y'all
try to
shouldn't
read
be
this
talking
again.
about this. Y'all, I think he said if he was white, y'all wouldn't be talking about this. If he
Uh,
was white, I'd still be talking about this because that's an ass whooping he didn't deserve.
Wings, I know what he was
Eh.
trying to say, but I was just making fun of him for fucking up with all caps.
Why does it matter? Why does it matter? Like, it's just video of the police kicking the shit out of somebody. What does it matter? Like, we're still going to talk, but we have talked about it.
I mean,
breaking the law.
like the only thing I've seen that was more dumb than that was in Pennsylvania. They pulled this guy over for speeding, and apparently he didn't stop fast enough for them. So like one of the cops like gets on the hood of his car and then jumps on his back with both feet.
Did you show us the video or something?
It's called a monkey stomp. That's what they called it.
I think I saw that.
Can you link it?
Yes. I'd have to find it.
Yeah, trust me, it's gonna be tough to find because cops do all kind of shit all the time. You'll probably find another video that's interesting.
Robert Leone.
Robert Leone.
I think I got out of a speeding ticket one time because I pulled over on the left-hand side of the highway. You know that there's that like that
Where the traffic
shoulder.
at? Where the traffic is?
Yeah, I pulled over there and the cop like passed me. Then he was like doing a hand motion like, "No, you're supposed to go over there." And I don't know, he went in front of me. I just waited. I just stopped
Yeah, you
for a
should have
little
just stayed there. Like you should have reversed, like Grand Theft Auto.
There's another time I was speeding. I just got back from a trip, and every time I get back, it's late. I just want to speed home and get home as fast as possible. And I try to find a like a speeding buddy. So this truck was going like 80, 85.
I do that.
And I saw him slow down, and I knew something was wrong. He just slammed on his brakes. I slammed on my brakes, and then out on the left-hand side, this car. We were speeding the entire time for like 30 minutes. I didn't see this car, but out of nowhere, he's going like 90. He just zooms past us, and it was perfect. The cop was right there, and it was kind of scary because the cop pulled out into like the highway, and I was on the second lane, and he pulled out into the first lane. But you know, he's like, I'm going 60, 70 miles per hour. He's going 0, and he just like pulls out, and it looked like he was gonna like I was gonna
Hit
smack
you,
right
yeah.
into him, and it was fucking terrifying.
I do that when somebody's going like 90, I'm going 88, something like that, like right behind them. Trying not to speed, but I'm like right behind them speed.
I never have the inclination to speed. Like I set it to like 3 miles over the speed limit and just hit cruise control and just listen to the radio.
You don't go on the expressway a lot, do you?
I mean, I every time I go to my girl's house.
Is there ever
Thug
traffic
life.
there?
Thug life.
Is there a lot of traffic?
No, it's completely empty.
Really? Because I speed all the like. There's a 40 like between here and Subway. It's literally just farmland and farmland, and little for like half the
Yeah, but
trip,
like,
and I
why
go-
risk your life for shaving off 3 minutes? I've always looked at it that way. Why risk a life when you shave off like 3 minutes of your trip?
Because you're listening to music and the beat drops, and you just go really fucking
I'm about to
fast.
fuck this cash
That's
up
why you-
on a new toy. About to fuck this cash up on a new toy. That should make you know.
I fear $200 coming out of my pocket when I don't need to.
In Germany, they don't have speeding limits.
They
They don't have
kind of
speed
do.
limits. No, on the Autobahn, they don't.
I mean, they
They do
kind of do on
in
the
cities and
Autobahn. You got to put the rating of your tire. You're only allowed to go as fast as your tire is rated.
I saw like a crash in
Fair
Germany.
enough.
I saw a crash in Germany or something. It was like a truck. Or was it Russia? They were in snow. It was like a truck.
Probably Russia.
Oh my goodness, man.
It's fucked up, man. Those are the worst videos to watch. Because what's stopping a random person from being, okay, fuck you, just one time where they have a problem, the sun gets in their eyes, the coffee spills, especially on those roads. I think Wings can relate. A lot of roads in the country, there's just like two-way, like really skinny roads.
Yeah.
It's
And they're all
two-way.
on curves. There's lots of curves because people don't want to sell their land.
It'd be like one lane and shit. Be like, all right,
You ever
move
see the
over.
video?
Then you go by, then you come back in.
You ever see the video where that SUV like loot like she's texting and driving, and she like hits an ice patch like black ice, and she like swerves over into the lane, hits a semi truck head on, and it like the vehicle implodes. It goes boom in like two different pieces.
Dang.
There's so
That's
many
not
of those
funny.
videos.
Why would you laugh? What? Hold up. You laugh at death? Why would you laugh? I saw that, Wings.
Because it was fucking funny.
What the fuck? This
What
guy
the-
is fucking crazy.
Oh,
Laughs at death.
something we have to talk about later. I just want to bring it up just now so we can bring it up later. Is Kanye's anal pleasure?
No. How about now we're talking about fucking cars and shit going off the road and hitting ice? Those boys, where are they in Oregon? The terrorists.
Oh, the white terrorists. Yeah.
You didn't have to
Terrorists.
say
They're
the
fighting
white
for our
terrorists.
freedom.
They're not
Fight-
terrorists.
They are terrorists. Like,
They're
look-
not
No,
terrorists.
Eddie. Replace them with brown men that worship Allah, and see if they're not called terrorists.
They're still not using terror, are they?
They're
it's
using
like,
they're using firearms and stating they're not going to give a government building back to the state, and that they will shoot anybody that tries to take it from them.
that's
If
not
that's
terror.
not using terror, that's
terror.
that's a terroristic
terror
threat.
is like you give us what we want, or I'm going to kill every child in this town. That's terror.
That's the same thing.
It
How is that
isn't.
not?
That's
All right,
not the
let's-
same thing.
Let's go to the panel. Let's go to the Supreme
All right,
Court panel.
referee.
Jive, and White Boy.
I'm
Is
listening.
it the same thing as a terrorist when you hold a place for ransom with fear of violence? Would you consider the Oregon protesters terrorists?
No,
Supreme
I
Court.
do not. I do not consider the Oregon protesters terrorists. They white.
I think they're fighting for our freedom, and I really believe in their cause, and I sent some money to them.
You sent
Was
literally
the
money
money
to
you-
them?
No, I'm joking.
Was the
sorry.
money you sent in the form of like 2 gallons of lube?
Did you send them more
I think
dick in
that's
the
fucking
box?
amazing. Yeah, that's fucking amazing. I don't think they're terrorists. They're like, there's this amazing strand of Americanism
Hell
that
no.
is like, is Americanism even a word? It now is. There's this wonderful strain of Americanism that's like, they think it's still the Wild West. So they arm themselves as such. And they're like, they're just like these people, like militia type people, they go out and do exercises in military fatigues and shit. We're going to resist the fucking New World Order when it comes for us. Motherfucker, you're getting hit by a drone or a tank. You ain't resisting shit. Let me just tell you that right now.
Realistic problems. If they wanted to take care of it, they would have predator drone the building you were sleeping in.
Yeah, you ain't resisting shit, fam. Let me just tell you right now. You think it's the 1800s, like fucking muskets?
You better be in
and doors.
caves, motherfucker, like the Hajis.
Yeah, that ain't happening. You're getting fucking black boxed, mate, or worse. Trust me. You're going to end up in somewhere worse than Guantanamo. The place that they threatened the people in Guantanamo with, that's where you're going. You're getting red-acted, motherfucker. Like, that's
You know what
what's
I
happening.
don't. I don't like about a lot of things. I hate when people say waterboarding isn't torture.
What do
Oh
they
my-
call it?
Waterboarding.
Waterboarding. You never heard of
Oh,
waterboarding?
what the fuck is that?
They
Waterboarding is when you incline the person's head back. It's a very slight
They-
incline.
So they lie you down
Bend
flat,
forward.
horizontal. Then they incline you a little bit, so your head
The
are
other
above
way,
your
other way, Eddie. Your head's down.
Yeah. So your head above your feet. Right.
Head's below your feet. Your feet are above.
Oh
your
yeah,
head.
Sorry, feet above the head. Yeah, and then they put a towel over your mouth.
Oh,
and pour
yeah.
And then they
water on it.
pour water onto the towel.
What they do in the movies these days.
What that does is it simulates drowning. Your body has the same physical reaction
Yeah,
to
yeah.
drowning, and they can do it over and over again. It's awful. I've been waterboarded. It's fucking awful.
Recently,
What the fuck? Yeah, Gangsta Grandma did that to you?
No. I
Oh.
did it with my brother. My brother did it to me because this used to be this is about 5 or 6 years ago. It used to be a hot topic back when Bush and Cheney were in the White House, and actually it's longer than that. It's been like 8 or 9 years, but there was a hot topic like waterboarding. Is it torture? I'm like, this sounds simple enough. Let's try it just to see if it hurts. And it fucking is fucking terrible. Do you ever get water shot up your nose? Like you
Yeah.
jumped in a bathtub or a pool too quick? It's like that times 10.
Like that burning
That
sensation.
shit
That burning
burn.
sensation right here in the top of your sinuses and everything is you can't breathe. Your sinuses are killing you. They're full. The cavity's full of water. It's terrible.
Recently, I tried the Neti pot. Have you seen that before?
To be honest, I'd rather have my head cut off than be waterboarded 10 times a day for months on end.
It's
I'd
a
rather
rap-
you cut my head off.
It's a rapper named Freddie Watt.
Fetty Wap.
The Neti
Fetty-
pot,
Fetty
I
Wap.
think they got inspired by the same thing. It's like a little teapot that you put up to your nose, and there's a solution in it, and you're supposed to like tilt your head, and then the water is supposed to clean out your sinuses, and it's supposed to go through one nose, through the other. But I think
Oh, it's like a squeeze thing.
no, just like a little kettle pot.
Oh, I saw that before.
And I tried it, and one of my nostrils. I was talking about. I never went to the doctor. I kind of pussied out. Well, I was researching it, and they were like, "You don't need the surgery if it." Well, I'm like borderline. I could have it, but I would just rather not. Anyways, I tried to do the neti pot, and the water like gets stuck, and like it doesn't go all the way through, like because there's blockage, and I had that sensation of getting waterboarded, or like I couldn't breathe and I was drowning. So I blow my nose, and then what happens is you're not supposed to do that. The solution, I felt it go into my ear. Like I could literally feel the water go into my left ear. And then for like the next day I was like, opening my jaw, trying to
Yeah.
trying to
Trying to
get
get your
the
ear
ear.
to pop. Yeah.
And it worked. It finally relieved itself. By the way, that felt amazing when you finally get it to go.
Dude, when you pop that, like, say if you've got a bad cold or something, and you really notice that you're like really bunged up in your sinuses, that moment where you started to clear up and you pop your ear, and it feels like I can hear the universe. It feels like the best surround sound you've ever heard, and you're like, oh my god, this is what it's like to be normal.
There's
I
like
can
hot
hear
water
the world.
that comes out of it. Yeah. Are you guys making fun of me saying drowning?
Drowning. I was gonna say something about that.
I was the neti pot, man. I felt like I was drowning, man.
I can hear the world.
Before
What about
we get
our
off
boy?
the terrorist?
Oh, go ahead.
What did you guys think? Do you think he was reaching for something on his waistband? Did you guys see the video?
They said it was a gun there, so yeah, it was
They
a
said
gun.
it was. They said he had a loaded 9mm handgun in his right coat pocket.
Who is this?
the
The
guy.
guy they shot.
So they shot one of these.
The protester.
They killed one of the
that got killed.
protesters.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, yesterday or day
They've
before?
arrested 26 of them, I think. There's only 4 left.
And they killed one of them.
They've killed one of them. Yeah.
Well,
It was
there?
the tart man. Is like Lavoy Finnegan, the guy that was under the tart.
I don't know.
I mean,
I just saw that on the news. I was like, shit. we
I mean,
gotta talk
surely
about
if
that.
you're one of these militia types, like that is the ultimate goal. I was killed by the man.
Well, he was a shithead anyway. He is one of those people, hardcore Republican, Donald Trump, kind of guy. And you know what his livelihood was? Selling cows and chain raising foster kids.
It's
like,
very
he made some-
lucrative.
like
chain
he-
raising.
Yeah, like he would go through 20 foster kids a year,
Yep.
and he would make up to like $112,000.
It's crazy, man. It works. There's this lady at my church. What was her name?
I mean, like people like you got to work hard. Like this motherfucker's making $112,000 a year just feeding kids rice until they can move on.
Well, what
and
happened?
burning it, the fucking Philistine.
And he's feeding them rice and like making them go clean cow shit and then getting paid for it.
Well, this lady, she had her real kids, and they got all the money, but the foster kids would go to church every month or every week and like eat the meals, take the meals home, get the free clothes, and it was really bogus. Like you could you could see what were her real kids and who were the foster kids, and she had like 7 kids total. Just people make money like that.
That's fucking sick.
Hey, let's
That's
talk.
really sick.
Well, I mean, yeah, it is. But these kids are getting taken care of somewhat.
It's like a
Where
nightmare.
would they be otherwise? In some system?
Hopefully in a loving parent's home where somebody actually wants kids, you know.
Yeah, somebody that's really gonna take care of them.
You know, somebody that's actually interested in them and not there to get a paycheck.
I mean, that would be
So
nice.
Republican. What were you going to say, Jive?
I was about to say our boy Donald Trump.
He did a
Vote for
boss ass
Trump.
move.
That was a boss move. I'm clearly not gonna vote for him or not even thinking about him. Thinking about it, but that was a fucking boss move. He said, "Fuck Fox." He did his own shit.
Oh,
That was a boss move.
that was a businessman move.
Did you hear about this, Eddie?
Yeah, like he's not doing the Republican debate. He's going to do his own event.
He already done
Did
it.
Yeah, he did his own fucking event, man.
He set it up within 24 hours of like Fox canceling or him canceling on Fox because
He canceled on Fox. Fox didn't cancel him.
because there's some chick that's unfair to him, and he didn't want her there. And I guess CNN covered this new event. And to be honest, I was watching the debate. I love watching the debates, and
You love watching Republican debates because it's like drama.
I like both of them. I like seeing what policy, and they have drama on both.
They
to be
fucked my
fair.
boy Bernie Sanders on the last debate.
Really, I thought he did fantastic.
He claims he won, but like the questions were very unfair to him. Like Hillary
they want
Hillary Clinton got questions like, "What's it like to stay in the White House?"
Yeah. What color is red?
You know, she got such softball questions.
Red.
And they're over here drilling Bernie Sanders to be like, "Aren't you punishing people by having the socialist government? Wouldn't they be punished with a 2.2 tax increase? Wouldn't people feel like they'd be punished?" Like they hammered the word "punish" home so many times, and like question after question, it was obviously biased. CNN stands for Clinton News Network, obviously.
Right. And Fox News, anybody Republican.
It's a damn shame. Like I felt bad the other day that nobody but the people want Bernie to win. If Bernie wins this presidency, it's going to be a landmark. You know why? Because this is the first presidency that was won strictly because of the internet. Bernie Sanders has tapped into something nobody else realized that was there, the internet. Obviously, you see shit like fucking Marco Rubio running those ads on everybody's YouTube videos. By the way, Marco, thank you for the money. But
Yeah, I didn't even know he was.
Wait,
but
should we
regardless-
title this Donald Trump all the time? Just because Marco Rubio is
well,
going
fuck Donald Trump. He does not buy YouTube time slots. See, I don't get none of his money.
No, but like, there's so many anti-Trump ads that Jeb Bush has got to look for videos with Donald Trump in the title, and he's going
Jeb
to advertise against.
I don't know why
Yo,
Jeb Bush is still
I never
running.
realized how much he looked like his fucking dad, Jeb Bush. Like from the side, I was like, damn, he looked just like that motherfucker, but taller.
Yeah, but
What's
like I
his-
said,
What's his actual name? Jebediah.
I have no clue.
I have no, yeah.
It might be Jeb. There's actual motherfuckers named Jeb in the
Jeb.
book.
I was gonna make a joke about like if your name's actually Jeb, you should just go ahead and kill yourself. Like, no offense,
But he's from
just
Texas.
end
Not if
it.
you're born in a
Your
rich
parents
family
don't
like
love
that.
you. Your parents don't love you.
Hey, as long as they gave him that money, he all right. He born rich, struck oil as soon as he was born.
That's one of those families. Like, there's a few families that are just nuts, like Clinton, the Bushes. There's some New York families.
Like
that just
families
run
you know
everything.
own families you know owned slaves went back in the day. You know what I mean?
and they're still.
He was born into one of them. Like you could look at y'all owners, Wings, the owner of the fucking the owner of the Panthers. That
Right.
motherfucker, he just looked like his dad owned slaves. He looked like a motherfucking
He probably-
plantation owner. boy.
he's probably sitting there thinking like all his football players are his current slaves.
Yeah,
but modern
yeah,
day.
definitely. That's my point. His pop owned slaves, he owned a football team.
These niggers, they're over here. They're for my entertainment. They're my toys.
The motherfucker don't even smile or anything. He don't cheer for his team or nothing. He just be like this. They showed
Are they
him.
in the Super Bowl?
Yo,
Yes.
Wings, they showed him. Everybody around him was like, yeah, Ah, he was like this. That's it. The whole fucking stadium going crazy.
You know that motherfucker don't watch football though. He probably just owns a football team.
Yeah, he ain't cheering for no black motherfuckers.
Dude, like there's some amazing images of like crowds going crazy and like the local the most important person like not being pleased at all. Like that guy sounds like one of those. Like everyone else is going crazy. And he's pissed off. Have a look, right, at the Queen's face during the London Olympics opening ceremony. She looks like someone has just bent over and shat in her cornflakes. She looks so pissed off. Like, they do this whole sketch where she jumps out of a helicopter with James Bond. She lands in the stadium, all this kind of shit. Stadium's going crazy. Everyone's enjoying themselves. And she's just got the worst fucking stinker on. It's
got resting
it's
bitch
hilarious.
face.
Yeah, she has the worst bitch face going on. I mean, like, someone threw her some almighty shade.
I'm gonna throw a conspiracy theory out there. Let's just somebody can find it. Find a tape where Greg Olson catches a touchdown, and see if Jerry Richardson, or I think his name's Jerry Richardson, is cheering for the white guy catching a touchdown.
He probably ain't cheering for him neither.
I was saying, like, what if he's cheering for him?
Because a nigga threw it to him. Cam probably threw it to him.
Do you think the Queen in that instance, though, like just 5 minutes before, she just got briefed on some terrorist threat or something crazy?
She doesn't
like
get
that?
briefed on that
No?
shit, man. No, she's a fucking...
The Queen's not involved like that?
No, not at all.
She's just like a puppet mascot?
Yeah, she's a total puppet. It doesn't mean anything. It's for tourists. That's all it is.
Okay.
Yes, we have what's called a constitutional monarchy, which means they get to freeload basically at the taxpayer's expense, but they don't have any say in anything. That's it.
Look at that guy.
They wave.
Look at him. I put the link in there. Just look at him. What the fuck is that?
I haven't got the link yet.
Just
I
look
put it
at
in
it.
I put it in the wrong chat. I put it in the chat. It didn't
got
come
it.
through. Just look at him. He definitely on. He looked like a fucking cartoon character.
These
He
old
looked
white
like a
ladies.
Flintstone.
I still can't see. I still don't got the link.
I like old white ladies. Look at, they're all so happy.
You did.
Betty White's happy. Most old white ladies are just sad they can't get fucked no more.
Yo, Betty White is bad as shit.
That is going in Wings all-time quotes. that is a top 10 contender.
Wings
for
is a
and Redemption
fucking
quotes.
cold-blooded fucking. That boy crazy,
Maybe
man.
that's
What's up,
why
King
maybe
Leon?
that's why the Queen looks so fucking pissed off during the Olympics. She was like, man, I can't get fucked no more.
Well, you think the Queen could get it, but she's got to be on the low key.
Got to be on the down low.
I mean, like, you got to be like a boy toy / masseuse that can like get into the room with her and like knock the cobwebs off of it. But you got to be gentle because you don't want to like break her hip because like then you got to create a story.
You don't want to break her hip. This motherfucker.
That's got to be tragic for girls that like it, you know, a little bit rough. When they get old, they're like, they can't have it how they like it anymore. They actually can't have it.
Choke me. She might die. Like she might. Bitch might really die. Like I got a couple bitches that like getting choked.
I don't choke shit. Never. No choking. I'm not putting anything that leaves a mark on your ass.
I'll choke them bitches.
He's thinking ahead. I like Jordy's thinking.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, bitches can be conniving and shit, you know?
I like how you say, I'm not doing anything that leaves a mark, and then you just, like, come in them. I'll leave no trace behind apart from jizz.
Nah, son. Trojan Magnums, baby. Trojan Magnums.
Yeah. They got the thins, too. They got the thins, too.
Yeah. It's all the same. The thin feels the same as a regular.
No, they're better. They're better.
Yeah, the thins.
The only
are
one I
definitely
felt
way
different was
better.
the fire and the ice, but that kind of like shortly lived itself.
You're a big fan of the fire and ice.
When I first started using them, yeah. Because it was like, it got extra hot for you, but it was like it got cold for her, which made it feel like it was harder. But then you put one on wrong, and it really fucks the whole situation up.
Oh my god, I do that all the time. Like I put it
Put
on.
it on backwards first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like, oops. Like, and the variety packs, I don't like them, man. I've been trying variety packs recently. There's just a lot of bullshit, like a lot of thick ones too.
What you do,
I don't like
you take them out, you take the condom out, right? If you're in the dark, if you putting the condom on wrong and you could see the condom, I don't know what to fucking tell you. But you take the condom out and you grab it and then go like this. And if it's not fucking budging, that means it's the other way. That means it's this way. But if it rolls, that means it's the right way. And
So
then
if
you
you're
just
an
put it
audio
on.
listener, I think you said like grab the tip and try to roll it out, and if
And if it doesn't budge, you got to flip it over. But if it does roll,
Sure,
that
no.
means it's the right way.
or you can, if you can't figure it out, you can just kind of stretch it out and then wrap it around your dick and like tie it so the blood starts like cutting off. So basically you have a really tight knot around your dick, and that will stop any semen from coming
You
out
guys ever seen micro penises?
every day.
Not up,
I did.
Not every
I
day.
I mean, like, micro penis has got to be something worse than death. Like, I would literally kill
Yo,
myself
to
if I
be
had a micro
honest,
penis.
what's fucking crazy, right?
What's worse, a micro penis or having one just big enough to consider it a penis, but so small that most people would feel like it's inadequate?
I always, these thoughts always make me think of suicide, Geordie. I don't know why. Like, whenever you say, like, micro penis is definite kill yourself territory. Definite, it's in the ballpark. Totally not acceptable. Not to be encouraged, but totally understood. I'll put it that way. Like, just small dick, that's almost worse, because if I've got a micro penis and oh, that's harsh, and then he kills himself. Later on, people will be like, oh, I totally get it. But if you're like, I've just got just a big enough dick to keep on living, but suffering every day, knowing,
You know, I can piss regularly without squatting, but it's
Yeah.
not going to satisfy a woman.
yeah,
What if your
Like-
name is Jeb too?
Oh shit!
Just over.
just
So-
over. Just
You
over.
ever like, I don't know, you're cold or something and your dick gets really small and it starts to like shrivel up?
Small, and that never happened to me.
Like it's when you get really cold, or I don't know, your circulation isn't proper, or you're scared or something, and your dick gets really little. You guys know what I'm talking about.
I think we're getting the help me side in a moment.
Yeah. I don't know
One
what
thing
the
I'd
fuck
be
y'all
excited about
talking
losing weight for is I got a pretty big penis, but like it's kind of dwarfed by everything else around it, so it doesn't look as big. But if I lost weight,
You're
yeah,
like,
fam.
yeah, fam. I always think that about Leela Starr. I found out she was 5'2". 5'2".
Oh my god.
That is fucking ridiculously short. If I'm banging her, my dick is gonna look massive.
That's a smart
Like,
move.
ridiculous.
By porn.
People that's something that's underappreciated with females. Reason we like small girls is they make your penis look enormous, enormous. They
I
got
like
those
all
little
kind of
baby
bitches.
hands that wrap around it and shit.
I
You
like,
like
all
baby
kinds of
hands on your
bitches.
dick wings?
You're taking it the wrong way.
Hey, you said it.
It's going to be a fucking drama going live in 15 minutes
Yeah.
before we even log off.
So I
Wings
want
like
to talk about
baby hands. You want-
I want to talk about this. Kanye. Is that the most wrecked anyone's ever gotten? Did Amber Rose wreck Kanye more than
What-
anyone who's ever been wrecked?
Hold up. Did she say, what'd she say? I saw like the meme.
She basically said, oh, Kanye, I'm not there anymore to put my fingers in your ass or something.
Yeah,
and
but-
then she was like, fingers up the something, bitch, ass, mother, something. She just wrecked him, basically, and was like, he likes having his shithole played with.
But
Basically.
she could be lying though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was still like a good a good thing to
That's
say.
a good diss, but because he dissed her first, it's not like, you know what I mean? It's not like
It
she
probably
just
happened.
randomly came out and said this. Like, he dissed her first, so, you know, she could just say anything, you know?
But won't that meme follow him forever now? He's now that guy.
Yeah, that
Because
is
he's now
crazy.
he's making it worse for himself. He's saying that he's, you know, instead of just laughing it off, he's like, I don't do that shit. You know,
Don't even
when
go
you
near there.
protest, yeah, like when you protest too much, people are like, oh yeah, really?
Yeah, that's crazy. Wings is back.
Geordie's back,
What,
boys.
I've been looking at the chat while I was at the rebooting. Does Kanye like fingers in his ass?
Yeah,
Well, that's what
allegedly
Amber
so.
Rose said, but
Her
she could be
ex.
he
His
dissed
ex.
her. Like, I'm taking up for Kanye right here. He dissed her. Like, she could be making this up. Like, you know, like, does she have any evidence of this?
They had sex before. It's her
Yeah,
word
but
against
that's not
his.
evidence. But
What
That's
the hell's
true.
Amber Rose look like?
She
never-
Wiz Khalifa's baby mama. She's bald or short hair.
fat ass.
She looks like me, but with a great body
So this all
and
started.
more facial hair. No, I'm joking.
You guys don't know. The kind of wrap it up from what I understand. Kanye switched his album from I forgot what it was called to Waves.
Or something.
It's
Yeah,
now
yeah.
Waves. And then Wiz Khalifa and a few other rappers from Wiz Khalifa's clique were angry because they are inspired by some other guy from like the 90s, Max B, I believe his name is, who created Waves. He kind of trademarked Waves. He's, you know, as I say, GOAT all the time or greatest, whatever.
What does waves mean? Because how do you trademark waves?
Well,
What does waves
he
mean?
said his music was wavy and he kind of like sang with the music or something. That was his vibe.
Did Max B make a album called Waves?
He might have. I think so.
Well, all right, okay, they got an argument.
He might have.
I got.
Or
If
he
he
had songs.
didn't, what the fuck?
You know, like I'm looking at this Amber Rose chick, and I'm like, why does these superstars like pass around like the same piece of tail?
I don't think it's them passing her around. I think it's her trying to fuck rich dudes.
Yeah, but like, she's okay looking, but she's not like everything
I'll
in
fuck the
a.
shit out
in
of
a
Amber Rose.
what do you like about her, Jive?
Look at her fucking body.
She looks.
Look at her fucking body. Get a fucking pull
I'm
up an
seeing-
Amber Rose. Put the link in the description. Put the link in this chat. Which Amber Rose picture you're looking at?
I'm just looking at the Google images.
Oh, you just randomly Amber Rose? Okay.
Yeah, just put Amber Rose in, just looking down. Like there's pictures of her.
I just want to see which one you're looking at.
like I know this one's kind of like, I don't know. Let me show you this one.
There's a couple of her on a beach and shit. She's got all right. She's got.
I mean, like some
massive-
pictures she looks really big, in some pictures she looks really good.
She's just got a massive rack and a big ass. That is
Like
Yeah.
she looks like she could have like 8 kids. Like the whole starting lineup of the Carolina Panthers could hit it, and she wouldn't even know they were there.
That's cool with me.
I guess Max B created Wavy, and it was Wavy and not Waves. But anyways, Wiz kind of publicly tweeted, Kanye, don't do this. Stop stealing his swag or whatever. And here's some real Max B. Here's some real Waves. He linked to a video of Max B. And then Kanye just went on a rant. Like, I think it was inspired because Wiz Khalifa, after this, he said, hit this KK and be yourself. Wiz is referring to his weed, Khalifa Kush. He says it in like every single fucking song. KK, Khalifa Kush, and Kanye thought it was Kim Kardashian, same initials. And then he was like, first of all, second of all, third of all. He literally tweeted 30 tweets saying how Kanye owns Wiz Khalifa's son. He wouldn't have a son if it wasn't for Kanye. Every time you look at at your kid, you're mad that Amber Rose got you for 18 years, quoting his Gold Digger song.
So a stripper or something you got.
A stripper trapped you.
Yeah. So he was dissing Amber Rose, so that's why Amber Rose could Oh my God! Look at this fucking picture of Amber Rose right here.
He
You
said
wouldn't
that
fuck this.
he
What
copied
the
Kid
fuck?
Cudi.
It seems like everybody else has fucked it. Why would I want that?
Look at
I
this.
want a little bit of prestigious.
Look at this. You said you wear condoms, right?
Right, but
Okie dokie. Look at this fucking picture. Click
there's
on
some
that link.
diseases out there that eat the flesh, and I'm sure it could eat like goat skin.
Ew, you use goat skin?
No,
Oh.
Oh.
I was using it because it's fleshy.
I'm just
Yeah,
making the
sure.
point that
Look at that ass in
Kanye
that
got
picture.
wrecked and everyone laughed. Like that, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy, as I said on yesterday's show on Twitter. Like it really couldn't. Like everyone is waiting for Kanye to get wrecked. He got wrecked, and now he's not holding the L. He got it wrong. He thought Wiz Khalifa said Kim Kardashian. He has to hold the L. Amber Rose wrecks him. Then he's like, I'm not holding that L either, and he's just gonna make it worse for himself.
Hey,
was-
chat, would you hit that ass right there? Look at that shit right there.
And the funniest thing is Kanye at the end, he said, I now know KK means weed. Sorry for the confusion. And like back to normal. Like he just wrote it off. Like if you go on a 30 tweet rampage, that's pretty significant.
Hey, Armador or whatever. That's what I was going to talk about when they were talking about micro penises. And I saw a lot of memes talking about Terrence Howard's penis and
Oh, rip. Terrence Howard's penis, as we now have known and we figured out, is the secret code word to crash Skype. Terrence Howard's penis. All right, we now know that. Sorry for this brief interruption as I now Skype is forced to be updated. I didn't want to update Skype. It just literally crashed and updated. So, speaking of micro penises, do not kill yourself if you have a micro penis. All right, call the micro penis hotline today. All right, we're gonna call back. Let's hope. Yeah, Jai finally talks about a penis and it cuts off. That's funny.
The universe doesn't want it to happen.
I didn't know this, but I found it seems to be that Terrence Howard has a small penis.
Who's Terrence Howard?
He's the guy from Hustle and Flow.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in the first Iron Man.
I saw the meme. Do y'all got the link? It's disturbing.
I got a
never
Gawker
paid it
link.
no attention. Can y'all see me?
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
Hi. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and they were making fun of him. A lot of memes was going around. Why did he do that part? I would have been like, no, I'm not letting nobody see my dick, or I'm too masculine.
The Gawker article says one day it will be all over for Terrence Howard. Life, yes, but more importantly, an extremely embarrassing legal battle he's been waging with his ex-wife Michelle Gent. Recently, according to TMZ, Howard filed legal documents stating that Gent attempted to blackmail him by releasing photos of his small dick.
Wow, but it's on. He did the movie. What the fuck is the movie? Was it Hustle and Flow when he was in prison and they did the jail scene and he was naked? He was naked and it was a front view, and that's the meme that they were showing. The front view, and he is like, I never talk about another man fucking dick. Pause, but that shit was fucking like super small. Like
his wife quoted in the lawsuit that he was a hung chihuahua.
So
Wow.
I think this
Right.
I think this proves a statement. I forgot who said it, but everybody's 5% gay, and Jive just proved that he's 5% gay because he doesn't talk about dicks unless they're very small, about a 5% size dick.
Oh, okay.
It has to be bad in life. Like that was the other thing I was going to say. I didn't want to be biased, but there's a stereotype that black men have these huge fucking dicks. Just imagine being that black man that doesn't have the huge dick. Like you have the small dick. Like the girl's fucking around expecting something like your arm, like a baby's arm or something, and she gets this, just something like that. That has to be the worst feeling in the world to be a black guy with a small penis.
Jive, Jive, please don't quit the show.
Yo,
Please.
remember
How
the
much
first
would
time
you
I
sell
saw one?
Jive's dick for? I'm sorry.
Yeah, weird, awkward. What movie was that? They showed
Get
like
Rich
a
or
baby.
Die Trying.
No. It was one of the funny movies, like Marlon Wayans or something. And then she was like, "Send me a picture of your penis," and he sent like a micro penis picture. Like that was the first time I ever seen that shit. I was like, "What the fuck?" I thought it was like
Oh,
photoshopped.
it's
and
like it's the
made
parody of
small.
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah,
And it's the white guy with the blonde hair. I've seen
Scary
that.
movie?
Yeah, I think it's Scary Movie. It's one of them.
That was
Scary
good for a
movie,
little.
yeah.
That kind of kicked off this whole movie genre of like making fun of other movies. Was that one of the first?
Yeah, it was the first, I think. Wasn't
I'm not-
Scary Movie directed by Wes Craven as well as Scream?
No. It's
Scary
Wayans Brothers.
Movie. No, Scary Movie is Marlon Wayans in them.
Yeah, it's the Wayans brothers.
Because a scary movie wouldn't be named Scary Movie. Like,
Yeah, no, I think Wes Craven actually did a parody film, though. I think he did do one, because he normally does horror films, right? But I think he did do a film that was taking the piss out of horror films. I think.
because it was making fun of Scream and like
But-
all the scary
But
movies.
Scary movies are directed by the Wayans brothers as well
Yeah,
as they
Wayans.
got started in them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Can we talk
It-
about the Fine Brothers?
Yeah. Well, can we?
What are the Fine brothers?
Right. So they're trying to copyright the phrase "react to" on YouTube.
Oh, those are
So-
the guys that do like the stupid like teenagers react
Elders.
to. Yeah.
Yeah. React
Like
to.
I
So
don't
they're
understand
trying-
why those videos get a lot of views.
because kids do, teenagers. So
Jive react to.
yeah, but they want to copyright "react to" the term, right? And that means
No.
that yeah, they're trying
That's so
to use
fucking-
because they're
who
trying
are
to
these
say
people?
they're trying to say it's part of their series. It's part of their series, and when other people do it, they're ripping them off, basically.
Fuck
And I was
them.
like, try and think of a phrase that would be more than that. News and leaks, or news and leaks would be very good for that. Like, what if you were going to
Well,
copyright a
PlayStation tried to
phrase?
copyright Let's Play.
Well,
Let's Play would be an excellent one.
I'm happy to announce that I've been working with people like Wings of Redemption, old school COD commentators, XCal, Lame Truth, Hutch, with a team of lawyers. And following the Fine Brothers movement, we actually are going to claim all gameplay commentaries from 2010 on. We firmly believe, and our lawyers do believe, that we have a case here that we should get at least 10% of everybody's gameplay
Motherfucker.
commentary, because these people directly copied not only our thumbnail, our intros, our thumbnails, our style, and the Fine Brothers if
Talking
they-
over Call of Duty in general.
exactly.
That's the most dumbest shit.
I'm
React.
like, motherfucker, y'all doing it big. Y'all doing it too small. I'm going to go big. I'm going to copyright Brofist right now.
Who says that?
PewDiePie. Brofist.
No, Wings, you're thinking small. You're thinking of one person. We're trying to cornet gameplay commentary.
Shit. he
Now
did-
we're gonna work to game. We're trying to get gameplay. We're gonna figure that out. But basically, these people, the Fine Brothers, made this video saying how they're gonna change the world of entertainment. This is the time that we're gonna stand up and look to this video, like this really inspirational video, and they're just gonna cash out and make money off of other people's work. But where I think a lot of people got the Fine Brothers message wrong, it did seem a little loose-ended and like open-ended, where they were gonna claim all reaction videos and they own the genre of reacting to other videos, which they're not, and they clarified that, but it kind of seemed that way. I think what they're doing is something that Equals 3, Ray William Johnson, did before, is he kind of licensed out his format and the brand Equals 3 to people, and Smosh do this as well. Big YouTuber Smosh, they've been doing it forever. They have Spanish versions of Smosh, and they like kind of license out their brand, and other people create the kind of the same videos that they make, but in a different language.
El Smoosh. I saw that.
Yeah, exactly.
I just
El
made that up.
Smoosh.
I just made that up.
It is something like that though.
Le Smoshy.
And
They won't win that. And let me tell you why they won't win that. Because people were reacting to videos on YouTube before the Fine Brothers were on YouTube.
Who the fuck are they though? Like, are they
They're
big?
big.
Like,
Yeah,
they,
they've been
They're
here for a
huge.
while.
They're huge.
I'm gonna make a lot of reactive videos.
Dude, Jinx has 1.5 million subs. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I was watching, I was looking up Drill Time the other day because somebody informed me of this like kid named Slim Jesus.
Slim Jesus.
Yeah, and
You
like,
fuck boys,
so-
you can't hang.
yeah. So I
That
never heard the
guy's gotta be
song.
a
So
fake.
I looked up Drill Time, and the first video that popped up
Jinx
ahead of the
react.
motherfucker's actual video was Jinx reaction to Drill Time.
It's so bad, man.
And like it's literally like a dude just sitting here being like,
Whoa.
hey,
it's like it's got 8 million views. It's like what the fuck?
it's shitty, man. I was looking up. I was driving to Subway and I was trying to listen to Kanye West's new songs that he's been putting out, and I search it. No more parties in L.A. and all you get on YouTube search results is not the song. I can't find the fucking song. I can find 8 reaction videos, and I click every one because they all have the same thumbnail of the music,
The actual, yeah.
the album cover or whatever. And it's like, hey guys, it's Alan, the music reviewer kid, and I'm here, and I like this song. And they're fucking killing it. Oh, like just getting plain search results, and I can't knock them because I've done so many fucking shady shit back in the day.
Killer
But
999.
it's fucking annoying now.
The reason I don't do that is because I'm fucking lazy. I have so many good ideas. I'm like, something I wanted to do in my Call of Duty videos is have like pop-up videos, like where you have like a character like all those old Japanese RPGs where they have the text scroll where a picture pops up and you just like text scrolls. Like, watch me own this noob. And it's like, boop, have a sound. But I'm like too fucking lazy to do that.
It's a lot of editing for that.
Yeah, that would be
actually.
cool though.
Yeah,
It's a lot of editing for that.
I think
The whole reacting thing, I think, is just teenagers. Like I was looking up like, because I know I've gone down that ASMR rabbit hole. Did we talk about ASMR last week? We did, didn't we?
We
the head
did.
massaging for
I'm
things.
still,
all that kind
I
of
still
stuff.
got to get around to doing the tire. I'm gonna do the tire.
And there was one that was like this this lucky motherfucker was getting like his like back massaged and kissed by this absolutely stunning Eastern European girl. And I was like, yeah, I'm sure this is ASMR or whatever. But the related videos were like the best 10-step plan to learn how to kiss. And I'm like, this is where kids are going. This is like, who makes that fucking video? The 10-step guide to learning how to kiss. What the fuck?
Hey Eddie, is she really stunning? Because that Asian girl you showed us.
I maintain that Fairy, whatever her name is,
Eddie.
ASMR.
I think we
is
should look up the
gorgeous.
word stunning for Eddie. I think he's misusing it.
She looked like one of them Asian chicks off the back in the day fucking kung fu movies and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Eddie,
Looks
She
like
was
Bruce Lee
bad.
trying to fight for her heart, huh?
do you think a 10-step plan to do a blowjob would be a good video to make?
Well,
Eating pussy probably would be good because
Eating
I
pussy's
can't
a
lie.
lot
of boys.
I have looked up for tips on eating pussy. I have looked that up in Google.
Why? You just learned that by yourself. You learned that on the fly.
You try to learn pick up dipper shit. What reason people watch Call of Duty videos? You see it from a different angle.
you have such a different mind to me. I'm just like, cover me, I'm going in. Whatever it is. Cover me, boys.
You see somebody does something different. Maybe you
You
want
don't
to
look
try it.
stuff up like that.
Wings, you said the tire video. Were you gonna like do a video of you
ASMR. Like I was going to
changing a
get
tire?
I was going to get my camera. I was going to set it up, and I was going to like wash the tire on my truck, and I was going to film it at like 60 frames per second, have like the water hose shooting on it, and like put the and like slowly lotion the tire
That's
up.
decent. That's decent.
That would be amazing.
Yo, do it ASAP, man. That's
Just try
very
and
decent.
sexualize like everyday items, like really, not even like ones that are like shaped
And
like
just,
boobs.
and just
You know, because
stroke it on
there's
the
car
same
dudes that have like
fucking...
car porn.
Yeah, shit like that. Or guns. Guns would be great. You would get millions and millions of views if you were just like cleaning your gun while whispering.
Is that
You
your
know.
stomach out? You got a
Yeah.
belly shirt on, Wings?
No, I just got my shirt on. Woo!
Do they have
Yeah, you don't
videos
pull it
clean
back.
how to clean a
Just
gun?
be like this, fucking admiring it.
Is that the 870?
Nice
It's
music.
my 870 Ultra Mag.
Oh, that sound. I love that sound.
Those sounds are just satisfying, aren't they?
You ain't
Come
got no attachments on it.
on.
Big teeny rail right there.
I know.
I could have a red dot, but no, it's just regular pump. I
I'd
don't want
like
to
it-
pump it all the way because it is got stuff.
You
in
must
the
got
tube.
like 8 perks on then.
Get like a red dot on a shotgun, and it's just a giant dot. It's not
an
even a
ACOG
sight.
with this.
It's just a massive red dot.
Oh, I have an ACOG for that one.
So yeah, I mean, final thoughts on the Fine Bros. I think they kind of, I don't know, like they were showing all their different series, and it said just plain gaming. So I don't know what that was about, but I agree. There's a lot of people who copy other people's series. I mean, High School Stories, MTV did it before me, and I'm sure other people did it before me. But if you guys don't know how to fucking hustle, basically on YouTube, many of us, pretty much everybody, they see somebody else doing something successful. They do that same thing, but they put their own twist on it. They move it, they alter it by 5-10%. And that's how people do things online. And don't give the Fine Brothers 25% or 10% of the money. Just build your own brand, build your own business, and just copy what they're doing. They're just watching other people's videos and reacting to them. You can look at their format. You can easily copy and alter little things. Just don't give them a percentage of your money if they're trying to claim reaction videos and they're so special because they have elders react. Fuck it, do old people react, and that's it.
Same thing, yeah.
They
Old
can't-
people react and put elders
see,
react in the chat.
You couldn't have Jordy do
tags.
those videos because it
Fuck
would be
them
like
guys.
it'd be like Jordy has old people react to 2 Girls, 1 Cup. You know,
You
that's
should
the
get
kind of video-
You should get grandmom to do that.
Exactly.
You
She'll be
should
like,
never,
what the
ever
fuck?
show-
You had to fucking
No one
edit the
over
shit out of that
65
video.
should watch 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
You had to edit the
Nobody-
shit out of that video.
no, you don't
Mate.
show it. They don't show the. Well, I guess they do.
Yeah,
show
they
the
just
video.
show.
No, I'm
Well,
talking
they
about what your grandma gonna be saying.
Like I would just show the reactions. Like I would like show over here be like to sit like a black screen to word censored in it or something like that.
fucking black
Basherverse did it to 2 Girls, 1 Cup recently, I think. Or no, the Pain Olympics. He made a video.
I never watched 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
You know,
Yeah,
well,
I never watched
you want a spoiler alert?
I know it was like Dookie and all that shit.
It's
but
2 Asian
I never-
girls eating shit.
Yeah, I never watched it though.
I've seen one worse though. I've seen one where Asian, like this hot, smoking hot blonde was in the shower and she had the shit in her hand and she used it to draw like a heart sign on the shower door.
Yeah.
And she's like licking her tongue with the finger and stuff. It's like, holy shit! What did you find on Motherless Kyle?
I know what one you're talking. I seen that same one. It was like a gold trim.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck no, I ain't watching it now. Jive
They're saying
reaction.
Jive reacted. You gotta watch it off screen on the podcast. Fuck that shit.
It'll be too fake. I don't wanna watch it now.
You got to do the video, Jive. You got to do Jive reacts to 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
It says
Yeah,
I'm considering just like restarting one of my old channels.
Video. I did one video to the Epic Beard Man bus fight.
Oh, I remember that one. Call the ambulance, was that in there?
Ambulance. Yeah.
What about the you going to jail now? He was a hero.
I told you not to fuck with me. There's like 2 movies based on him now. You seen that the Badass series?
Nah.
That all based off of that video.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, I've never seen it.
Danny Trejo. I think his name Trejo.
Yeah. Danny Trejo. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jive,
Trejo.
what do you mean it'd be too fake?
Like I know people are watching me, and you know the whole podcast, and you know
It would be
might
your
be a
reaction.
genuine. It might be a
No, but
genuine reaction.
if
though.
if he just filmed himself, I understand what he's saying.
Yeah, like if I just film myself and just watch that
Okay, I
shit.
understand. I know what you mean too.
I got it.
Or even if we're offline and y'all be like, yo, Job, watch that shit now. And then I look at it and then y'all record me and I don't know or something, that'll be better. But
Wings reacts to going 1-18 in Call of Duty. There's a 25,000 view video.
Surely
I like
that's
it.
just footage of a nuclear explosion. Surely.
Dude, I got so mad the other night going fucking 15-10. I threw my microphone across the room.
Dude,
Job reacts to Cherokee to ass porno.
Like Cherokee woman?
Isn't Cherokee fine?
Her name's
She's fine
Cherokee.
as shit though, right?
She's pretty in the face. She got like a real fat ass, but she's getting fat now, so her ass is like
Some
fat
girls
is
look better
big.
fat. I mean, like Carmela Bing. I think she looks better heavier.
I don't know who that is.
It's a porn star.
Yeah, but
Like she looked a lot like Amber Rose when she first got into the game. Then she took like 2 years off and she came back. She was probably 25 or 30 pounds heavier.
What's her name?
Carmela Bing.
That Carmela
There's always a part of
Bling?
this show. There's
Bing,
always a
like
part of this show
B-I-N-G.
where a porn star gets mentioned and we have to Google it. Always. It's like a segment.
Yeah, the girl right here on the left watches my Instagram videos all the time.
We should
I'm
call
like,
this
tell-
section Fat Watch.
I don't like Carmela Bling's or Bing's titties. Like, there's something about titties that, like, it's just, like, flat, and then they just come out, like, super big like her.
Carmela, Carmela.
Carmella Bing.
All right, that's good enough.
I guess some shirts she has are all right. Maybe it's the first...
but-
That first picture just... I don't... Something
She
about
looks
that
better
first-
fat.
There's a horrible picture of her right down there, but like, let's see. Let's put
I think
gained
I
weight
can
into that.
I think I can show this. Wait. Because, like, the last 2 weeks I've shown things that I'm not supposed
This
to
ain't
show.
her. This is not her. No.
Like here, like. Let me show this. Like, there's a picture of her when she got in the game, and then there's a picture where she's gained weight. I'm going to feel like I'm going to be alone on this.
Did you put this
on
link in there?
I just put the second link. Yeah.
It's not come up for
I'm
me.
not getting any links from you. That's
Uh,
why you're not seeing any links.
Yeah, me either. Skype's
Did
been
you
weird.
upgrade? Did you update?
No, I haven't updated.
When my
All right,
Skype
I
crashed,
didn't
it forced
update.
me. It forced me to update.
It gave me the option. I pushed
Is
no.
the one is the before and after one where she's wearing a pink bra and then the next she's in like a red corset?
Mine's the blue and the gray, but
Yeah, I got
they're the
blue
same
and-
thing.
That's really her.
That's really her. Yeah.
Woo.
Can I get
She
a
was supposed to be fat. You know, some people are supposed to be kind of big. You know. If she-
Yeah.
Wow. Hold on, I think I could put the link in there then. Wings, your links ain't showing up. You must got a fucking the archive virus on your shit. Can y'all see that link I put in there?
Oh my god. No, yes, I do. Funniest video. Oh my god.
Christy Mack turned fat? Nah, Christy Mack could. That little bitch can't turn fat.
Carmela Bing was little, but like, she got bigger.
Nah, not like Christy Mack little.
Did I show you guys the video of the kid
Whatever
putting
happened to
butter
War
on his
Machine?
laptop?
The kid that who?
He put butter on his laptop and then toasted it. And then he put his battery in the microwave and he almost set his house on fire.
No.
Oh my god, I have to get it. I watched this like 3 times this week.
Dude, Christy Mack got fucked up by War Machine. Holy shit.
Yeah, she did. Why would she fuck with a dude named War Machine any fucking way? Job needs to stop wearing
danger.
that hat. Why? Job needs to stop wearing that hat. He looks Muslim. What? Shut your dumb ass up.
Is these actually pictures of Christy Mack?
Eddie has the
beat
same
up?
hat on. That's racist.
Because it's hard to tell. Cause
Eddie's hat is
swollen.
different. I got a actual.
Yeah, he's got a thing. I don't.
Okay. Okay.
I don't like
that
those
was
corsets.
articulate.
I don't like those corsets girls are wearing nowadays that make that like changes their
Waist
inner.
shapers, yeah.
Yeah,
Waist
like you're
shapers.
literally changing the way your inside's rearranged. It's not worth it. You might be taking years off your life.
God damn. Christy
Dude,
Mack.
That War Machine dude was crazy though. Holy shit.
Didn't he get fucked up for that?
Yeah, I think he's. Last
in
time I
prison.
heard, he was in prison.
Didn't it didn't like everyone like Dog the Bounty Hunter offered to find him for free because he ran, didn't he?
I would not go after a guy named War Machine. Because like, you're gonna need some good shit to stop somebody named War Machine.
Dog and them will fuck War Machine up.
I think the pepper spray would fuck him up. I don't think anybody in Dog's crew could take him.
Dog and them, I'm not saying 1-on-1, but all of them could fight. And he ain't Bruce Lee or anything. I know who Jayla Fox is. She bad. I like her. I like Melrose Fox. Yeah, that waist training
Oh,
shit.
damn. Is that true? He said in the courtroom, War Machine blew the judge a kiss.
He probably did.
I can't find the video, but there's so many other videos of 4chan getting kids to like put routers into their microwave through Skype, like because these kids start streaming on Twitch, and then 4chan will come in there with a whole bunch of people and tell them that like their audio's messed up or something, and then it just sets this snowball in motion where then these kids call 4chan up on Skype. 4chan pretends to be like Skype support or Twitch support, and then these kids just believe whatever they say, and they put like salt all over routers and then into ovens. It's really funny. If you guys want some funny videos,
But it sounds like
4chan
that sounds some
raids.
fucked up shit.
Oh, it's really
That's almost as fucked
up.
up as what I'm thinking about. Like, what would it be like to be War Machine's like cellmate? That would have to suck.
They said he got like a badass fucking attitude.
Yeah, because I remember before he beat up Christy Mack, he like beat up a guy at 7-Eleven for like putting too much sugar in his coffee.
And he beat up a lot of guys in the MMA ring that are badasses themselves. So
Yeah, like he was a street fighter. He is what I would be if I could fight. I'm gonna put that out there. I'm not saying I'd beat up on women, but like I'd be like, hey dude, is that your chick? And then like reach around and grab her right in the ass. What now, sir? What now?
What now? I put it to you. What is your solution to this problem?
You know, I would just do whatever the fuck I wanted to.
I'm Mr. I want to fuck your bitch.
Wings is fucking crazy today.
Wings is savage today. I like it.
Wings is a motherfucking savage.
So I can't believe with the Panthers in the Super Bowl, Jordy, you're not talking about this more. I can't believe we're sitting here.
facing the
And
Broncos.
We ain't in the sports part of the show yet.
We're facing the Broncos right now, dude. We won. We won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think
heard
that
it here
was
first.
too.
You heard it here
Unless
first,
you know,
boys.
you know, them good old boys want that Peyton Manning to go out with a
Dude,
championship,
we
though.
crushed the Broncos this season. Like, crushed them.
But
Yeah,
you
but
know,
you're talking about
they
Peyton
want
Manning, Super Bowl 50.
referees, Peyton Manning,
Papa
referees. The fucking league probably want Peyton Manning.
You know, I
to
heard
do
this
that
same
shit.
song and dance versus the Cardinals. The Cardinals going to beat y'all. Motherfucker, the Cardinals didn't show up to the game.
Well, the Cardinals don't got Peyton Manning and referees to help throw flags. Holding, it's going to be Cam Newton. Oh, my God, Cam Newton just threw a 35-yard touchdown pass.
Hold.
It was a flag on the play. Holding, number 68. Coming back 10 yards.
I hate that. I hate that shit. Like when your team gets a touchdown and then there's a flag down, you get that moment where it's like, fuck, what'd they do? Who did something?
That's the only thing I'm afraid of. But I got
The Panthers are a better team than the
got
Broncos.
the Panthers winning easily.
I got
blowout,
Broncos.
30 points. 30 points over the Broncos.
No.
White
Broncos
boy,
are
white
winning.
boy, white boy.
35
all of your fucking all of your picks.
I was right about the Broncos winning last week. So
Dude, the
What
Broncos
about
won
the week
because of an
before
extra point miss, dude. Literally, the Broncos won because they an extra point miss.
They won because they're the better team, and I know this for a fact. Papa John's and Peyton Manning are going to sell 10 million fucking pizzas. All right.
You trying to say they didn't win because a guy missed an extra point?
I'm saying they're selling 10 million pizzas. I'm not going to discuss the game. They won, as I predicted, and they're going to win again in the pizza market. Because Peyton Manning is going to get Super Bowl MVP. On the stage, he's got to announce free pizzas for everybody. If you use code Peyton Manning's better than Tom Brady. And bam. I don't know. No, Panthers, they're just too strong.
Dude.
Cam Newton's got to carry them.
Dude,
Cam who?
Newton?
Newton.
Newton.
Let me say this. Let me say this. The Broncos' defense is fucking vicious.
Yep.
It's hardcore. But if that fucking offense the Broncos put up against the Patriots comes out, our defense will score enough points for us to win the game.
Peyton putting up Colin Kaepernick numbers. Like, he don't fucking...
Peyton is washed up
putting
right
enough
now. He
yards
came off a hurt
up.
season. He shouldn't be the starting quarterback.
Newton.
know, I'm just
Oh
saying,
my
like, who's
God.
the backup? Who's the backup for Denver?
He's
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Luke Rock. Luke,
It's
What
hold
is
up.
their backup?
I'm thinking
Osweiler?
of a fucking MMA guy. Well, his name is like Luke something though.
Didn't the
Luke
backup get him to
Oswald
the
or-
playoffs?
I don't know.
Yeah, and then Peyton Manning kind of took over.
Yeah, and like he didn't do a good job versus the Patriots. He did a terrible job.
He didn't fuck up.
He did fuck up. There was so many opportunities he could have scored easily, and he didn't.
Okay, that's true, but he didn't blow the game.
He was overthrowing balls left and right.
He didn't throw a pick like Tom Brady.
Tom
Multiple
Brady
picks.
got sacked like
Brock
I know he only got
Osweiler.
sacked like 4 times, but he almost got
That's his
sacked
name,
like
Brock
12.
Osweiler.
Brady
He's
was
okay,
getting
though.
beat up.
That's true. See, this is what Peyton needs to do.
Brock
He needs to.
Lesnar.
He needs to
Peyton
control
wasn't
the
even getting
game.
beat up. Peyton was just overthrowing balls. Like
Pause.
if Peyton got hit as often as Brady did that game, oh man, he'd been in the hospital.
I would say Peyton
He
did a
probably
good job
did.
of avoiding people in the pocket, and he was pretty mobile when he needed to be, and he looked a little younger. I think this break helped him a little bit, and I think this has got to be his last game. And you're talking about one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. He has so many records. Now, Peyton Manning's not the clutchest quarterback. He's not a huge Super Bowl winning quarterback. He has one, I believe, maybe 2. But he's not known for being super clutch.
I
But
think
this is his last
I
game.
think Peyton Manning paid the Patriots offensive line off of pizza or something because they weren't there.
Lifetime pizza.
Yeah, they all eating Papa John's right now while they watch the Super Bowl.
I'm so fucking pissed. Papa John's delivered for like 3 weeks here, and now I'm off of the website. I'm totally pissed off at that. Anyways,
I've never seen the Patriots offensive line give that many sacks up.
Me neither. Me
can
neither.
anyone in the chat help me? What are the fantasy football numbers for the Pro Bowl? Because this is the last fantasy football tournament of the year, and I want to play it. There's 2 games. There's the Pro Bowl game and the Super Bowl. And
Hey,
I don't know.
I want to talk about this, white boy.
All right.
Do you like the format now? I really do. I want NFC versus AFC. I don't like this format.
What do you
This
mean?
team Deion Sanders and this team Michael
Oh.
Irvin's bullshit.
Yeah, I saw that when I was drafting
That's
teams.
fucking annoying.
I didn't
Wings,
like it.
it's not NFC versus AFC anymore, Eddie.
Yeah,
like
it's Team Urban versus somebody else.
Yeah, like they pick a team. They like pick. It could be teammates going against each other. Like I'll be like, give me Wings of Redemption, and White Boy would be like, give me Eddie the Trump. Then I'll be like,
I don't know. I
give
don't
me
watch.
Team
I don't watch
Star.
the Pro Bowl anyway. It's like the All-Star game in baseball. I don't give a fuck about it. I watched the home run
Fucking
derby and cut it
stupid,
off.
man.
Oh, is this Pro Bowl like their All-Star game?
Yeah.
It's like All-Star game.
They shouldn't be able to pick players. Fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. It should be the best on the East versus the best on the West, or whatever. The separate divisions. conferences.
I will say this: it is something new. I know a lot of people don't like change. I'm down to see 1 year. Let's see how it is. I love the
They
AFC.
did it for a couple years.
They
This like the
have?
third year, some shit like that. Yeah.
Maybe
it's
that's why I haven't
stupid.
watched the last
It's
3 years.
dumb. It's dumb as fuck, and they need to put the fucking Pro Bowl back after the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna tell you this: the Pro Bowl, I would never play in that thing, even if I got voted in, because like, why would you play the Pro Bowl and risk getting injured for the next season?
I know people fucking love not playing. Like Dirk Nowitzki and Tim Duncan didn't get power forward or whatever in the All-Star game this year. I know they like this. Like, fuck yeah.
A
Like
night off.
Duncan did it probably like 18 years straight. Like, I might be exaggerating, but he literally might have made it 18 years straight, like 17, 18 years straight. He probably like this, like, yeah. Like, no USA dream team, no USA team for the Olympics.
God, I'm getting fucking old. You
Like-
can't be doing no 18 years straight. I mean,
He-
I remember when
Straight.
Tim
He
Duncan
never
was
missed one.
Wake fucking Forest. Now, come on now.
Yeah.
Dude,
Getting
by the
too
time
old.
Tim Duncan's like 60, he's gonna need like, you know, that new technology that
He's gonna
helps
need
you
new
walk.
knees.
Yeah, he's gonna need fucking exosuits. He's
Who
looking
is
at advanced
Peavy?
warfare.
Who is
and
Peavy?
he's,
That-
Who is Peeve?
I don't know. The chat keeps on saying PV sucks. I think they're just trolling us, and it's some kind of elaborate.
some kind of
Bot.
elaborate.
Oh, PvP. They talking about I think they talking about like PvP and DayZ.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
That's cool.
Your chat's just rebelled out of nowhere.
I think we're getting bullshitted because we jumped from 630 to almost 800.
Unless we got raided.
By PV, and he just wants to let everyone know he sucks.
Nah,
be a good way
I
to
don't
go,
think
too.
bots would say PV in it. And I know Alex Riley and I know a lot of these names.
Well, some people just go on what other people are doing, and it's kind of crazy on the internet. You can kind of make people believe like real people are saying something, and it starts this like riot mentality that people always have. And this could just be one person with like 20 bots saying PV sucks, and it got probably 10 people to say it with them. So this was actually a social experiment.
PV
And
does
it's all a
suck.
prank.
Though.
Yeah, fuck that PV motherfucker.
PvP.
Fuck that guy.
But anyway, what were we talking about? The motherfucking NFL and their mistakes. They need to put the fucking Pro Bowl
When
back
was the Super Bowl?
after the
Super Bowl into Sunday?
No. Next Sunday?
I think Pro Bowl is Pro Bowl this Sunday or next. Pro Bowl is this Sunday. They get a week off, like to rest and prepare because the biggest game of the year, obviously. They get a week off and then play the Super Bowl. So they play the Pro Bowl in between because Pro Bowl ratings went down like lately because it's
Look, more and more
it's
people
no
are cutting the cord.
blitzing. It's no blitzing, none of that stuff. Like nobody don't want to watch that shit.
I thought it was cool when they did the like skill competitions, and I like seeing
Yeah,
that
that's
stuff.
that's when people used to want to watch it.
What they should do is like they should just have that channel Dude Perfect. They had Aaron Rodgers recently and Chris Paul. Basically, they do trick shots with anything: tennis balls, basketballs, footballs. They should just try to do a Dude Perfect thing live and like just trick shots.
Yeah, that'll be hot. People
Something
will
like
watch that stuff. Like the quarterback challenge used to be the shit. The quarterback challenge, fastest man in the NFL, that used to be good. They used to like race and shit. And this guy named Darryl Green from back in the day used to win it every fucking year, like literally. And stuff like that, stuff people gonna want to watch. They don't want to watch a football game where you can't tackle the quarterback and shit like that. Like, come on.
Is that a rule or is that just like an
It's
unspoken
no
rule?
blitzing. It's no blitzing. You're not really gonna sack the quarterback that many times just rushing 4. Like 4 against 5.
Is that literally a rule you can't blitz, or is that like unspoken though?
It's literally a rule. No blitzing in the Pro Bowl.
Maybe that's just for injuries and stuff. See, I find all
Yeah,
this
it's
stuff
for
weird.
injuries and stuff like that. Yeah.
Like this doesn't really this happens sometimes in soccer, like unofficially. Like if a player's played for 10 years at one club, they'll have what's called a testimonial or whatever, and they'll get like famous players from around the world or whatever to go and play in that one game, and it's for charity and shit. But it's not like official. It's not part of the league. Whereas in America, it's like there's the All-Star game in basketball, which is a big deal. You know, it's a big deal.
The All-Star game is cool because basketball, you know, it's not no. You get to show off your shit like LeBron, or let's say Steph Curry. He can really dribble, like he can do all this fancy shit, right? But he don't really do it in the game. He just run around, catch the ball, shoot. You know, he might do a little fancy move and then shoot, but like in the game, he could do all this fancy dribbling and shit because it's the All-Star game. He could show off his skills and people would be like, oh my God. But football, you know, what can you actually do that somebody really gonna want to see? Like,
How can you
look how I'm carrying the ball. Look at this. oh. People gonna be like, man, get the fuck out of here.
It's kind of like what, you know, well, I hit people really hard. Okay, well, can you do that in some sort of elaborate show-off way? Yeah, sure. I can do it with my eyes closed or whatever. You know, I don't know.
Walk on your hands and then do it. Walk on your hands to the person. Boom! Like it's nothing interesting about the Pro Bowl. But to me, football is such a fucking great sport to watch, man.
Well, PV is apparently a Twitch user with 80,000 followers.
Oh, shit.
Okay. If you rated us,
They're typing the same message.
thanks, PV.
He's a Dark Souls Dragon's Dogma player, it seems.
If you didn't,
I don't trust this.
Hey.
I'm going to subscribers only mode.
right.
Because they wouldn't be saying the same thing, and they wouldn't be like linking his Twitch channel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
why would you
fuck
rate that? That's rude. No one's like rated by twitch.tv/whiteboy7 street. Subscribe now. Like,
And why isn't PV in this chat? So, hey.
I mean, like, PV, you could at least hit a host up, motherfucker.
I mean, we did jump about double the viewers almost, to like 1,000. So I'm pretty sure there's some kind of bot.
There's some sort of shenanigans going on.
Well, that's cool with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna run the ad right now. Actually, now that you mention it.
You want to flow? That's cool with me. You got a little bot? That's cool with me.
All right, let's talk about this.
Uh-oh.
Triggered.
Ooh.
I heard there was a funeral service over there for Biblical Reaper.
Yeah, somebody said in the chat, the wrecking of Biblical Reaper. Who picking on Biblical, man? Y'all can't be picking
Like
on my
3
own.
months ago. Or
Yeah,
That was
like,
a while ago.
yeah, that was a long time ago. A funeral for Biblical Reaper?
But somebody was like, somebody in the chat today said something. Eddie, what do you think about the demise of Biblical Reaper? Something like that. Like,
Oh, I think he's talking about what I saw someone retweeted Biblical Reaper's tweet about losing views and subs. Remember, like this Tuesday or something, like YouTube removed loads of views and subs from everybody's channel, and I think he was talking about that. I think because Biblical Reaper was talking about it.
They've been doing that to my channel for a long
yo,
time.
my views been, I ain't even gonna lie, my views been like bad. Like I used to at least get 6,000, shit like that. My views are like 2,000, and I'm like, what the fuck is going
You by
on?
yourself. I mean, like, I usually get 20,000 views on a COD video. I've been getting like 10.
Yeah, like it's literally cut in half. I'm like, something definitely going on. Like, if my views fucking videos that bad now?
to be fair, it's January and videos usually perform less. People are back in school, and to say something about Biblical Reaper losing subs, I'm not accusing him of anything, and I know this has happened to me, and I lost some views there. I think every time they delete subs, it's like fake accounts, and it's like botted accounts.
I think
Or-
and they take
When
they
it's,
take
when it's
views
a-
away that were generated by those accounts.
it's significantly more. Like everybody will lose, I don't know, 200 to 500 subs when they do like a big purge. Not everybody, but like that's an average. And then some people will lose 10,000, and then you can see there's something a little.
It's also
little messed up
inactive.
there.
It's also inactive viewers though. Like channels like mine and White Boys and Jives, our channels are old enough to have literally dead subs. Like
yeah.
like motherfuckers that got in car wrecks and shit, literally dead subs. Like they don't live no more. And like they take their channels off, or they have multiple accounts. Like if somebody has an account they haven't used in a while, and they got the IP togged onto another account, they'll unsubscribe that other account. So it doesn't
fucking
inflate your
weird.
numbers.
I mean, for Wings, I thought your channel was doing pretty good with the videos you were making, and for me, I think I'm really happy. I got a session of series. It's Friday is top 5 plays, Saturday is a podcast. By the way, we live stream the podcast every Friday at about 4:00 Central Time.
4, 5 Eastern.
Yeah,
Not Central.
well, yeah, 5 Eastern and 4
4, 5
Central.
Eastern.
Something around this time.
Did you
around
see that?
time.
What I wrote in there?
All right, yeah. Fuck, what was I talking about? I don't know.
Something about
Your
the
schedule.
podcast.
Oh yeah, it's nice to have the schedule, and then on Sunday I upload a Specialist Sunday, so that's always nice. And I remember having those series back in the day, and it's always good to have a series and people to keep coming back. And I've lacked that for a while. It's just because I didn't want to do it.
I'm back in that same boat right now, and like, because like, I kind of got burned down on Fallout and it wasn't doing that well, so I kind of like severely slowed down on it, and then like, I'm about to do the White Boy thing because I really enjoyed that video where you just picked your camera up and walked around the house.
The vlog, yeah, man. I like doing it too. Like, I was taking a shower. I'm like, fuck, I want to make a video. Like, I was kind of excited to make a video. I didn't know what to make a video on. And I haven't vlogged in such a long time. And it's nice. Like, I like having the podcast because I can talk about bullshit that concerns me for 15 minutes or whatever it is. But it was really nice to do it on my YouTube channel with the vlog. Yeah, like, Wings, I was thinking before I made that video too, I was like, I might have mentioned you in the video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, I like when Wings he doesn't know what he's talking about. He just picks up the camera and starts, and he goes, and he doesn't know where it's gonna lead him to. And I think that's that's authentic.
To be fair, I kind of sometimes know what I'm talking about.
Ooh.
No, I mean, like,
I don't know what I'm going to talk about.
that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Like,
Yeah.
I start the video.
I
and
thought you meant like. I thought you meant like he don't be knowing what the fuck he talking.
You know, I
about.
like when Wings just talks about bullshit and doesn't know. No.
Like, let's talk about Hitler and the rise of Hitler. Hitler loved pepperoni pizza, you know? But, like, what the fuck? Like,
Who took
that's
him
what I
from that?
thought White Boy meant.
Oh, I'm about to say.
See, here's the thing about vlogging is vlogging's one of the hardest things to start. Like, if you were to start a new YouTube channel and just be a guy talking, like, you wouldn't get anywhere. You'd be one of those guys who'd have like 2 views and you'd upload every day. But if you have an audience that you can start to garner like thousands of views and it's just vlogs, that is the way to phase rain type money, I'm telling you. Like, that is like, if you become enough of a personality where people are like, I just want to hear this guy talk, then you've got it
So,
made, mate. It's the
one of the
easiest
reasons-
job in the world. Turn the camera on.
One of the reasons I don't do it as much is because the interesting parts of my life, none of my family wants me to put on the internet. So it's like, can't show this, can't show that, can't show this. Like, I would literally have a 1 billion sub channel if I could put my life on the internet.
I mean, people have
Literally.
been saying that for many times.
I know
for many
this.
years.
I know this, but I can't. I can't put most of the life. Like, I can't document like my brother's problems. I can't document my squirrels with the family because that creates more problems in life. It's like, fuck. So mostly I get on the camera. It's like, fuck, I don't want to do the weight loss shit again. And then that's all people ask about: weight loss, weight loss, weight loss. Like, they even asking this one. It's like, weight loss is terrible, dudes. I'm fucking terrible at it.
Wings, why don't you?
Guns and cars, surely. Like that, you got two massive loves, man, that you could talk about all the
I
time.
don't really love guns no more, dude.
Okay, all right, well, all right, cars, that trucks.
I still love trucks though. Trucks have always been something I love.
Wings that you could like integrate the two. Like, you don't have to weight loss. Like, your vlogs don't have to be about weight loss, but if there's a little bit in there, I think people will keep coming back to that theme of you trying to become a better person.
I was about to do a video today, but like, yep, lost a pound. Took a massive shit.
So you could talk
Dude.
about the cops beating people up. That happens all the time. You could talk about,
Let's not stay on my channel. My
you
channel.
you could do a vlog about the Carolina
If-
Panthers going to the Super Bowl. Just
It-
have a topic and people will
If you
listen.
go by Chaos Silencer, my channel's washed up and dead.
Who's Chaos Silencer?
you know,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
you guys ain't seen the video?
I saw that he was making.
Who is that? That's a rapper or something?
No, he's
It's a million view.
I know he probably a
COD
YouTuber
commentator.
or something.
He's making a series about Call of Duty history, and I guess the first video was Syndicate and Wings.
Yeah.
See,
So
Hey,
what did he say about Wings though?
He just brought it up the fact that I lost to a Zombies player and that I was the worst COD player of all time, basically.
he said
Oh
that.
God.
It was, in lack of a better term.
Really? Were you just taking offense to that because it was?
I didn't watch the whole video because it's like I don't need this in my life. I'm just gonna cut it off. But like he really rated that I lost to a Zombies player, and this is what started my channel's downfall, which is further from the truth. Further from the truth. I know what
Zombies
caused my
is
channel.
COD, right?
Yeah. What caused my channel's
When you
downfall?
run away from a zombie, it is the COD character, right?
Right.
When you aim at a zombie, it is the COD aiming system and all that shit,
It's
right?
not even that. It's not even that. Like, I'm gonna say it this way. I've said it all the time. First off, the rules were set up wrong. Woody set the rules up wrong, and I was expected to play with them. You're not supposed to put a timer on a 1v1. You just don't do it. And usually you play with radar on. He had radar off, so it became a game
Yeah,
of hide
radar
and seek.
on. Yeah.
You play radar on, no timer, first to 20 or 25 kills. You know, so it's just straight gun skill, straight gunfight using the environment. But even then, with those rules, what you seen was one out of 10. I would have won 9 times out of 10 against Syndicate back then. I was a much stronger player back then. Can I prove it? No, but I can tell you in my heart, you've seen the 1 out of 10. With that being said, what caused the downfall of my channel wasn't the fact that I lost to Syndicate. It was more happened in January of 2013 when the money from Machinima got cut so severely and I just had no desire to make content. Because even up to that point, I was making 3 or 4 million views a month. I was by no means after, it happened like August of 2010. I was no means 2 years later struggling on YouTube.
You
I
were
was still-
huge.
What if
during
right
Black Ops 1.
listen, what if right after that you did a vlog saying he did it wrong, he set up the 1v1 wrong, blah 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 wrong, blah 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 wrong, rematched and kicked his ass?
There's other elements to it. Like
Why didn't you do it? Ain't no other elements to
there
that. You
is
should
other-
have
let me-
did that
let me
and then
talk.
got the rematch and whipped his ass.
let me talk. It was very emotional at the time, and then Keemstar comes to me, and he goes, "Alki David will pay you this much money if you can convince Tom to play the game again, but throw the match." So I gave him the offer. I'm like, "Here, I could really use this kind of money because it was like $7,000."
Wait. Did Alki David want Syndicate to throw the match, or was
Yeah, that was in the email. Like that's what
Okay.
Keemstar said.
okay?
And so I passed it along, and then Tom retweeted that to his Twitter.
That was kind of shitty. I will
That's
say
a dick move. That's a dick move.
that's a private.
Yeah, I heard he was a faggot like that. Like, I heard he was a dickhead like that, though. Am
And-
I crashing again?
I think Wings crashed. Yeah, Wings is gone. Everybody else is here. I will say one thing about Chaos Silencer. There was some drama between him and Wings because Chaos Silencer went to Wings asking for advice, like should I start YouTube and blah blah blah, and Wings basically said, you know, it's too late. I think we all it's never too late, as been showed thousands of times before. There's so many new YouTubers. It's probably the best time to start YouTube right now. Well, maybe not, but there was some drama, and Wings said, you know, you're never gonna make it, or something like that, and Chaos kind of proved Wings wrong. But I think Chaos, like COD history, started way before that. Like I don't know if he's going in chronological order, but
Yeah.
like that's like
I think I was posting videos then.
exact like there's a lot more before that.
Y'all started like a year before me, right?
It all
What-
started with the two people that you have forgiven, White Boy, very graciously.
No, I mean, as we've proven here, Wings has proven many times that I'm the original commentator. He said that once, and I'm just gonna go with that.
We need to do a quick callback, by the way.
How do you recall? It's not letting me.
Oh, there we go. I got it. I think
He's got it. White Boy's on it.
I just pressed the little button.
I won't deny it. I'm
Where'd
a
that
straight
fall off at?
rider. You don't wanna fuck with me.
Where he retweeted the offer that Alki
Right,
did.
right. You know, it's like, regardless, that whole situation wasn't a downfall of my channel. My channel was huge, well into Modern Warfare 3. And what happened is I just lost the ambition to continually do it. And
Yeah,
and that's where my views started to suffer. That's where all my content suffered. It's where I lost all my viewers at, because they moved on, because they would go months without Wings videos, and you just kind of, I fell out the public eye.
Did the 1v1 not inspire you, but like despire you, or like?
It hurt my feelings a lot, and like, because at the time I was really young. You got to understand, this was in 2010, so I was 23 at the time. So I was actually younger than you are, White Boy, right now. And like, I based my entire gaming channel on being really, really good at COD. And this was when I was drunk on myself, and I was still trying to be the best. I still, in my heart, had a hope that I could one day be the best COD player. And I felt like with a stigma like that holding over my head, it would really, hurt me in the long run, which, nowadays I wouldn't even try to, because nowadays I realize that losing a 1v1 means you lost a 1v1. It has nothing to do with COD.
I mean, I think a lot of people honestly have learned a lesson from you in this experience, where you took it way too seriously, and I think now people, whatever, like Kanye's got to sell T-shirts, "Finger in the booty, bitch, dude," or whatever the hashtag was. Like that's how you're supposed to like write things off, and you're supposed to make fun of yourself. And I think you taking it too seriously, it did hurt you a lot.
Personally, maybe, but not professionally. I don't think it hurt his channel. I remember watching Geordie videos all the way through Black Ops 1. It's how I found out about Ronaldinho. It's how I found out about Woody, in fact. It's how I found out about a lot of people. Wings was one of the people that I watched, despite being a very different kind of player. You might find that surprising, but I always loved the videos. And I remember distinctively, like when Modern Warfare 3 came out, we got to remember when that game first came out, people shat on it. People really didn't like that game. Like, the community in general did not like Modern Warfare 3. And I remember Geordie specifically, I remember a video on Mission, right? And he spoke specifically about why he doesn't like it. And he was like, the ADS sway, when you've ADS'd for a long time and it would start to wobble. I remember that video, and I remember watching it because it had been a long time since you'd released a video. And I don't think it was your first Modern Warfare 3 video, but it was one of few you'd made. And I remember that point distinctively, like PKA was taking off and you were making less videos. And I remember as a fan at that time being like, he just doesn't like the game anymore, man. Like, he doesn't want to do it. And that, oddly enough, that's when you see a lot
Eddie
of those...
is speaking the truth right now. Modern Warfare 3 was a huge play on the reason my channel went down.
Yeah. Because you got to remember, a whole different culture came out of Modern Warfare 3. There was suddenly the Moab Mentea, right? Which was coined by Fredo. If you don't know, Fredo came up with that term, right? He was the first guy to use it, first guy to define, to define what it was, right? So that whole rushing specialist momentator.
X-Jaws, Fear Crads.
Fear Crads was
Jay
nudged in Black
Nasty.
Ops 1.
Jay Nasty was the
Jay Nasty is the real superstar. Jay Nasty actually is one. iTemp is another. Insomulus was another. There were so
then you
many
had
of
the
those.
guys that were crazy on Twitch.
Yeah,
The Best Never Rests, TBNR Frags.
all those guys. Incredible Orb came from that time. In fact,
Why is CBNR Frag so happy?
Because he's a kid.
Because he thinks that's the key to success.
Hey guys! Oh my God! You fudging!
And it probably is. It probably is the key to success.
I think somebody, like, while he's playing, somebody's tickling him though.
Haven't you seen him rage though? Have you not seen TBNR Frag's rage?
Never.
Where it slipped and he's completely like he got so pissed off because someone killed him one off like a triple fucking Moab like solo on PC.
Somebody was like, "Yo, Jive,
completely.
you should watch this guy."
I gotta find this.
They was like, "You should watch this guy because you're starting to get into PC COD and this and that." So I'm watching and I'm like, "No way, this guy's this fucking happy." I know he's gonna make a lot of money from the video, but he does not have to be this fucking happy. It's so annoying to me when people are that happy. That's too fucking. That's like being in a circus. At fucking going to the circus at 4 years old and seeing clowns, and that's on that level. Like when he plays COD, he's that fucking happy.
I know he gets a lot of fucking views.
Oh, definitely.
Because he represents he's got the same appeal that Jev does. Like there's millions of teenagers out there that are just like that's like one of their
Jeff?
mates. FaZe Jeff.
I could find myself watching a TBNR Frags video that much. I originally started watching him because he was really good at the game, but XCal is really good at the game, and he's a lot easier to deal with commentary wise.
For you,
well,
though.
to be fair, in his personality type, he's a lot closer to you than someone like TBNR Frags is. Like I always think that if you're going to get into someone's content, Geordie, they have to have a bit of an edge. Just not always like out and out, but like XCal can be a dick. Like he can be a fucking dick. He can be a bit of an arsehole. So I think you require that. TBNR Frags has none of that edge.
You might be
no
right,
edge whatsoever.
Because I've tried watching like Let's Plays with people with this personality of TBNR Frags.
Kind of, right?
And like I can get 2 episodes in, and like it scaves my soul. Like it's itching on my soul how fake this person is. It's like watching a guy pretend he's tough.
Like TBNR, I'm sure he's a little cool kid, you know what I mean? But I know you get mad sometimes. Like I like real people. Like Wings. Like back in the day, like Fist would make a video about Wings. And Wings could just ignore it. You know, Wings could have just ignored it. And then Wings would come back with a vlog or whatever, with his video or whatever, and come back. Like, yo, this how I feel, you know? And then I used to watch Wings video like, damn, like, dude, this is all right. Like, I like people that come back and outspeak. Like, I don't like motherfuckers that will ignore you.
I wanted to point out what Josh pointed out. Nobody ever gives me props for not backing down to the Syndicate Challenge.
Never.
Like, there was so much. I was the only one going into that with something to lose, and I still didn't back down. Like, if I beat Syndicate and I crushed him, they'd be like, all right, you beat a Zombies player.
Exactly.
I think the main downfall of that whole situation is like I said earlier, how you reacted and just how it affected you personally. I think that was a big downfall of that situation. Like now a Syndicate 1v1, I mean, now he's obviously bigger, but that's collaboration. That
everybody's bigger than me now. I mean, that's another
community
reason.
is lacking. There's no collaborations. I guess this is a hub, and I think that's why we get a lot of people, YouTubers who watch.
Like, for example, like TBNR Frags, I gave him a push when he had 7,000 subs. I bet you money he ain't gonna come back and push me.
Well,
with
the team that we put together, Wings, and our lawyers, we're gonna go after people like TBNR Frags and.
I'm just saying, like it never comes back.
That's true, man. That's like 100% truth. 100% truth. Whoever you help, 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 100% don't usually come back and give you a shout out. They probably acknowledge it. Yeah,
I will name two
he
people
hooked
right
me up.
now.
But they won't fucking make
Well,
a whole shout out video and help you out. Like they won't do nothing like that.
Woody and Kyle excluded from this list. I can name two people I could think right now if I went to their channel. None of the people here is excluded either. That would give me a shout out. It'd be the Market J. I figured if I went to the Market J and asked, "Hey, dude, can I
Oh yeah, he
get a shout out from your
will.
video?" He'd probably do it. And the other person, God, I just had his name in my head. Market J.
Game 360.
I didn't give the shout out at Game 360. I didn't give him a
Stop
push.
playing.
Ronaldinho.
Ron don't really have a channel though.
Well,
I have to
he
think
does,
about it. But it was a second. It was another dude in my head. The Market J was Thunder. I think if I went to Thunder,
Didn't he
He
make
would
a
push
video
me.
about you recently, or said you were right? I saw the chat say that last week.
Thunder considers me the best World at War player.
And that's a compliment. I almost beat Wings in a free for, well, not almost, but I think I was 1 kill away. It was a close game.
That was Black Ops 1.
We played on Dome.
We didn't play on Dome.
I was using satchel charges. We both had MP40s.
Oh, maybe. Was that when I challenged the entire room to 1v1 me?
I think so.
Because
Maybe.
I was a very good World at War player.
Yo, I could go on Market J. I could go to Market J and tell him, yo, let me do a commentary on your channel. Or, yo, post this on your channel. He'll do it. Like, but it's rare. It's rare to find somebody like that would do that shit, that gets that many subs, that's rolling, that's put out a lot of content, that will be like, all right. You know, like, he won't be like, I don't know, I don't know. I got a lot of videos.
Ali A did it for Insomulus, and he did it for Benny Central.
I don't know if either one of those people are.
Well, I don't know who they are.
See, the only people
I heard of it.
Ali A, I drafted you for my Billionaires Bash team. Where's my shout out?
But that's cool though. That's cool. But
He didn't have to do it.
If
And
they
this was last
crash, would he do it again?
Well, Benny got a job at Xbox. He doesn't really do YouTube that much anymore. But when he shouted Joe out, Joe was uploading, and he didn't have to do it. And
That's cool though. That's really cool. I like people like that.
And he did with iTemp, like he was in his Rhodes Commander, the first series of Black Ops 2 Rhodes Commander.
But I'm saying, did they help him?
Probably. Like the UK, for some reason, the UK guys aren't quite as bad. I don't think. I think.
Oh yeah, that's true too. I said that in the commentary.
I think the American COD scene is really hyper competitive, and to be honest, it's quite. This sounds bad, but it feels quite barren. Like it feels like no one's really uploading it anymore. But Thunder gets good views. But
yeah, Thunder gets good views.
Aside from that,
this is gonna sound like a hater, but I don't understand Thunder's views.
Yeah,
they're all bots, man.
They're not bots. It's not like they're bots or nothing. But like he could go on periods where he's like 3 or 4 months where he just uploads Destiny, and then he'll get 100,000 views on every COD video.
I mean,
They boggle my mind. Like he has so many consistent fans.
Like Thunder used to come through like my videos and shit, and he just stopped. But I don't know if I could go to Thunder.
I remember kicking
looking,
Thunder off my friends list in Modern Warfare 2 for joining session.
I was looking over old emails recently, and there was an email between me and Machinima where I almost got Thunder kicked off of Machinima just because like we had a drama, and he was talking. He went a little too far, and I was really angry at Thunder, but I never went through with it. I was gonna leverage my fucking contract versus his channel and see what happened, but I was very, very angry at Thunder back in the day. He said that I faked when I got broken into. I made a video like showing people breaking into my house, and he said I faked it, and it was fucked up because like my mom's and dad's like little memorial that I had, like people went through that.
Oh, right.
They were looking through that and they were messing it up, and like.
Yo, that's some cold-blooded shit, man. That's fucked up.
Yeah, it was really fucked up, and for Thunder to accuse me of faking that, I got really fucking pissed off, and
Thunder, me and Thunder, I fell out with Thunder mainly off of Twitch. I mean Twitter, because he'd always try to joke, he'd always like try to kid around and hit the really hardcore stuff, like almost borderline making fun of you. But like I remember getting in a fight with Woody because he had El Presador on like one of his videos.
Oh, and this is the infamous.
Yeah,
This is all right. I know
and,
this
and like
story.
and he apparently Woody's son was, doing something he shouldn't have done with a dog, and I don't know. I've never seen the video, but like
Oh
Woody
yeah,
confronted me.
Predator said it in the
They were
in the,
playing
like,
together
chat,
yeah.
in the party. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't Thunder actually saying it, but Woody basically came up to me and is like, "You gotta pick. This is not the exact conversation, obviously, but it's me or Thunder." I'm like, why is it like that? I mean, like, why can't I just be friends with both you? It affects neither one of you literally zero. Because like I didn't want to pick between like Thunder and Woody. They're both my friends. So, and you have this one guy giving me an ultimatum. It's like I don't want to do an ultimatum.
Well, I think for Woody's point, what the video
It's
Thunder
loyalty.
uploaded was really fucked up. I mean, Thunder didn't say it, but obviously this video was El Presador. It was a random clip of Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
And the only content in that video was Thunder, or excuse me, El Presador, saying like Woody's kid is a faggot or something like just totally ridiculous and wrong. And like that.
Didn't Thunder do that to you, Eddie? I don't see him doing that. Like it's either him or me or something.
Well, that was Woody.
No.
Well, I
Eddie.
do have a story with Thunder.
Woody
Not
did
he
that to
probably
you
remembers.
also, Eddie?
No, Thunder.
Oh, I was about to say, damn.
He didn't. I mean, to be fair, we'd never really spoken. We weren't friends or anything, but we followed each other on Twitter. Like he'd seen a couple of my videos, he liked them. This was in the time where like my style of commentary, people were other YouTubers knew who I was. My channel has never exploded or anything, but other people started to know who I was, like bigger YouTubers. And he said, like your videos or something to that effect. And I was like, you too, man. Thanks. That's cool. And he followed me. And then like we didn't really talk or whatever. He liked a couple of my videos a couple of times, I think. It was really like informal. We didn't talk at all. And then later on, he was like, "Oh, you follow Jay Nasty?" And I was like, "Yeah, Jay let me upload to his channel, man. He's always been good to me." And he was like, "Good luck with that." And then just like, I think what he did was he blocked me, then unblocked me, so I wasn't following him or whatever. Something happened, but he basically was like,
Thunder was very
he was
against
like,
the Moab taters.
he was just like,
Yeah, Thunder
He
did not
basically
like Jay Nasty. I
yeah,
remember that.
he basically was just like, "See you later." But I mean, it's not a drama or anything. I don't have a drama with him at all. I alarmingly don't have much drama with anyone. Like,
This is gonna like go around. This will probably start drama here. But like, remember when I called out Jay Nasty and it sparked the whole Woody and Optic Gaming versus
the Wicked Elite.
the Wicked Elite. Well, I got Black Ops 2 early, and I ran into Jay Nasty on Black Ops 2, and I'm gonna say my team crushed his team every fucking round.
I remember running into every fucking body in Black Ops 2.
Dude,
when we got
pre-release
that
COD
early.
is the most AIDS thing.
It's Sweatfest 2018.
It's the worst.
Yo, we
thing
had
ever.
a lobby. We had me, Thunder, Game 360, and then we ran into Fair Crads and a couple other guys and shit. And
Dude,
we're like, how are y'all even in here? That's how you could tell it was like skill-based matchmaking, at the beginning. We like, how y'all even in this lobby and shit? And then like I'm in the background like, fuck Fair Crads. And then like Thunder uploaded it, and then it like went to he like faded it out, like, and then everybody's like, post the match, Thunder, post the match. But we did whip their ass though. I don't know if it was on American host or over there, but we whipped their ass, but they held their own. It wasn't like it was like, oh, we slaughtered them, but it was a good game.
Dude,
Jay
I got a funny
Nasty
story.
was running by himself, and I had Ronaldinho with me, and I had another guy named Magmar.
You win. That's all you need to say.
And, like-
That's all you need to say. I'm gonna shout outs to you, Ron. All right, like me and Ron are good friends, and everyone knows. Like apart from Redneck, I think Redneck thinks I'm serious. I think Redneck thinks I'm serious when I take the piss out of Ron, because I enjoy nothing more than calling one of the best players ever. I'm pretty convinced Ron is one of the best players ever. Like, and I play with him. He's a good friend of mine, and I just call him a shitter, like 24/7. Like when I'm playing with him, when I'm in his stream, in his comment section, I'm like, look at this fucking shit kid. Like just because it amused me as a joke, right? As a complete joke, because we've played with each other for a long time, and I think Redneck thinks I'm serious. Because he's like, I'll try and joke with Redneck, and he won't joke back, and I'm like, I don't think he knows me. I don't think he knows my sense of humor. But yeah, if you got Ron on your team, you ain't losing.
Hey, does
Actually no?
That's not true.
Me and Ron
Jay
lost
Nasty
the game
still
of
post?
domination on Black Ops 3. But we had like both of us. I think Ron had like 70 kills to like 3 deaths, and I had like 55 to 4 with like 1 million caps, and we lost. Thanks, Dave, for that team balancing. Thanks for that.
Does Jay Nasty still post videos?
I know he streams.
He streams and he does upload every once in a while. But I know Jay quite, reasonably well for the internet, and he doesn't really like gaming. Like he actually doesn't like. He's more in CS:GO than COD now, to be honest.
I think
and
he
he's good
sucks
at
at Black Ops 3 and he can't handle it.
Drama.
It's true. I saw him on Twitter like talking about how he hates playing with Mexicans, and it was a little weird.
He comes off like that kind of he comes off as a real racist, though. He does come off like that kind of person.
He's not a racist.
I think he mean like.
I think he's a wife beater. I think at some point in his life he's going to hit women. Just his personality.
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
He's a friend of mine. I
mean, like he loses his temper really, really bad, really, really quickly.
What happened? Yeah. Don't you as well, Wings, back in the day when you were good?
Only on Call of Duty. I don't lose my temper on other things.
Jay's like that though. Jay's like that. Like outside of COD, like he's made examples of like he says it himself. Like the reason I like Jay Nasty and other people, you can hate me or not hate me for this. The reason why I like Jay is he doesn't. First of all, he's not fake. He's not. It's impossible for him to hide his feelings. Like he won't like bullshit you or be fake ever. Like if anything, he'll be like you say, like he'll say stuff on an emotional level without processing it, and that's why people don't like him. But he's certainly not fake. And if you treat him with respect, he'll do the same to you. Like he just really the reason that Jay gets so much shit on Twitter sometimes is because like he played like Envy in Black Ops 2 with like 3 shitters, and in like hardpoint, and got like 12 points in a hardpoint game, and every fucking COD wannabe MLG star gives him shit like all the time. Like all his mentions are like, oh, you got 12-point club shitter, and he's like, I know Jay would shit on almost all of these kids that are giving him.
There's a completely different skill set though.
No, Jay can play competitive. He can play.
Right, I understand, but competitive Call of Duty, especially Black Ops 2, is a completely different skill set than Moabbing in Modern Warfare 3.
But that's not the limit of his skill set. Like,
I'm just saying, like you can't down him for going 12 points against Team Olympians.
No, I don't think you can either. You're going against an organized team that knows the rotations, and he's with like 3 shitters.
Like,
I don't blame Jay
even
for
when
that.
I know the rotations, I second guess myself. That's how little I play Arena.
I think Ron is one of the best players of all time. You put him against an organized squad of even tier 2 teams, his team's not going to win. He's going to get wrecked. Like, it's at that level of competition, yeah, it's gun skill, but it's also like you've got to, like the 4v4 format is a very specific format. You have to learn its rules, its rotations, what you can and cannot use, all that kind of stuff. Like, it's totally different.
Oh shit!
I don't know why I get mad at Call of Duty. I just do. Like, I think it's.
Hey,
it's expectations. Like when I'm bad at a game, I have no expectations.
Y'all see that link?
What link?
Raw dash cam video
via Twitter. One of our Patreons sent this.
Can you link it in the actual
chat?
The
links? Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the actual chat.
I'm showing it right now.
I can't.
It's in the chat right now. In the motherfucking chat
Eden
right now.
Prairie officer accidentally shoots fleeing.
Oh yeah,
motorists.
I've seen this already.
What? How do you do that?
Accidentally.
How do you accidentally shoot?
You can hear the concern, like.
He said it was muscle memory. Like he had just got done training, shooting targets, and as soon as he pulled his weapon out, he squeezed the trigger by reaction.
Dang. They're like, oh shit, like.
Stop. Put it in park.
And I'm surprised that dude didn't move.
Okay,
Like,
I got you. I'm bleeding. Please help me. Yep, I got
you see his reaction? The guy he shot.
He's like, please help me,
slumped
please
over.
help me.
Get your hands right. Real. Oh, shit.
Why'd he get out of his car with his gun drawn to begin with?
Yeah,
Hands
true.
where I can see him. Hands.
God damn.
2 shots. That was 2 shots.
And then he keeps saying like, put your hands up, and he didn't he didn't do anything after that besides help him. But like, how you can't put your fucking hands up, and then it just turns into this weird thing where you can't put your hands up because you're shot, and then the cops got to fucking put the final bullet and end you. Like, how are you supposed to put your hands up after you get shot?
Did this guy die?
No,
Didn't look like it.
he didn't die.
They were
You
talking
see that? You see that where he's like, it was just muscle memory, it was a mistake, and you can clearly see in the video like he's concerned, like he's not like,
Yeah.
oh good, I fucking shot that motherfucker. Like that's different. That's different. This guy isn't like trigger happy in the.
He shouldn't have pulled his gun to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, but he admits
Shouldn't
to
have.
errors of what.
And he
Of what's
definitely,
going on.
What if
he
this-
definitely shouldn't have aimed.
There's a hierarchy of force that you're supposed to go through. There's pepper spray, there's baton, there's then the taser, and then there's lethal force. Lethal force is the last option, and they're going to it as the first option.
But what if this
Why is
guy
it-
was pulled over for a murder or something crazy? Or what if
This guy
there's
was pulled over for speeding, and he stopped.
That was it? Like, it was a speeding
Yeah.
ticket? Okay.
aiming though. He shouldn't have aimed. Even if he had the gun out, why did he aim it? Like he could, you know how you hold it down. He could have held it down. Look at this motherfucking this
Like, if I was a cop, I would want to be Rick from The
drinking
Walking
a
Dead
Coke
and like,
right out the bottle.
you know, I
Is
would
it-
want to do the fast draw, but only draw when you're in danger. I'm not saying Rick from The Walking Dead just popping people randomly. But how many walkers you kill?
I just want to say that this isn't 1.5 liter. This is actually just a small bottle. That's just how small I am.
Oh, just like the girls and the penis hands.
Yeah, it's like baby hands.
Baby hands.
Yeah, baby.
It's not.
Penis hands.
It's not. It is. It's not an.
Imagine
actual
if you were
small bottle.
born with penis hands. That would be fucked up.
Ew.
Get your dick beaters off me.
Did you see the guy
You'd
with
be
the
pointing in 5 directions all the time.
Did you see the guy with the? I think his ears
The
were
ladies
right
would love
here.
you.
His
No.
ears were right here. Like
That's
a baby
fucked up.
with ears under the chin or something, and no ears up here. Like that was weird. How long have we been going so far, guys?
We've
We're
been
over
live for a
2
while.
hours.
2 hours and something. I know Eddie
With
had to
some
go.
Patreon
Had
links.
like 2 hours.
Yeah, I have to go pretty soon.
All right, we got some Patreons and wrap this bad boy up.
Patreons, thank you for being Patreons.
Thank you for supporting the show. We appreciate it. Do you want to do the
Definitely.
second reading, Jive, of the sponsor for this week? Because we're
Oh
doing
my
one at the beginning, one at
God.
the end.
Where is it? Oh. Today's sponsor is buyps3trophies.com, helping you clean up your trophy list for a reasonable price. And I got it right this time. I will put the link in the chat again.
We got to really get the Patreon stuff cleared up. We've lost more of them. Our Patreon's slowly dwindling to zero, fams.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Let's see. What we got here? Triggered. Jake H. Black Ops has been triggering me so much lately. Why do the suppressors suck so much? I like it adds 3 more shots to kill. It's ridiculous. And completely takes the stealth aspect out of the game. Look at it this way. Last time suppressors were good was the last time COD was good. I completely agree. The suppressors severely nerfed the guns.
It
Stuff like the
does.
Sheva can't use a suppressor. Because it
Dude.
takes the range from like 1,900 yards or something to like 300 before
Dude,
fall-off damage happens.
it's Treyarch. Treyarch games have always had shit suppressors. If you want a good game where you can use a suppressor on a gun and have a reasonable expectation of killing someone, you play Infinity Ward games. Simple as.
This is the worst suppressors they've ever had, though.
Black Ops 1 was terrible.
No, I
Ops
thought
1
it was
terrible.
good.
No, Black Ops 1 was fine. Like, the suppressed Galil was like my go-to.
Yeah. The Galil. Ooh. I remember that guy with the silencer. It's so
It's
nice.
such a good
Yeah,
gun.
Khalil was
Go up
good.
against the non-silence FAMAS and then say that. You
I
get
could take
wrecked.
somebody. Like
FAMAS was
the
not
suppressor
good.
didn't feel like it took too much away from the Galil.
Maybe it didn't on the Galil.
Okay. Well, yeah, but I agree with you, Jake H. The suppressor really, really sucks, but I feel like Treyarch wanted it that way. They didn't want it. They felt like suppressor took away the game speed because less people showed up on the map and it slowed the game down. The same reason Ghost sucks. Ghost is fucking terrible on this game. Like it's might as well not even be a perk.
There you go. They don't
Cool
want
cat.
they don't want it to be good. There you go. There's the answer.
Yeah. We have Morgan Hawks. Keep it up. Listen to you guys. Okay, I have a question for each co-host. Jive. If
Hey.
you had to listen to one... Oh, we've done this one already.
Hey.
John Turnbull. Another great show. Keep up the great work. Wings, Jive, Eddie. I would love to see you guys record a 2v2 on Modern Warfare 3. It would be great.
That would be cool.
You got PS3 Modern Warfare 3, anybody?
I do.
I do. I mean,
Modern Warfare 2 didn't you say Modern Warfare 2?
Modern Warfare 3.
I could have
No,
sworn.
I've only
Yeah,
got it on.
So I can let y'all
well,
download the
I have it.
DLC off me if y'all need it.
I do have it though, but
All right, Jack Axon. Hey, Wings, Eddie, Jive, and White Boy. I love the show. Questions for Wings. Is there any way I would be able to buy Drew's book, Bye Bye Bad Diet? Yes. The links that I sent on the video, I forgot the name of the video, but if you go back and look for that video where we first mentioned it, those are still valid links, and we are still selling the book through those links. And they're not going to be hand-signed anymore at this point. That was for the promotion. But you can still get the book. And it's a very good book. It's got a lot of good dieting information in it.
If you want a hand sign one, I will sell mine for 10 times the markup, original price. So let me know. I got that book somewhere. I don't know where it is.
Thank you
That's
for
good.
supporting the show.
Is that
Yeah,
the Patreon?
Yeah, that's all the patrons. Anybody's wondering about Drew, he is starting a food truck.
Ooh, what kind of food?
Healthy food. Drew, before he was a personal trainer, was getting trained to be a chef, and he was a sous chef, and he's actually very good at cooking. And he's started doing meal preps for people, basically cooking really healthy food that tastes flavorful, and that's what he's doing now. He's trying to get a bank loan to have a food truck open up that's health conscious.
Good luck to him. That's awesome.
good luck, Drew.
You think it'll work in Conway with all
So
the tourists?
Myrtle Beach.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. With all the tourists over
What you do is you stop at the gyms.
Ah.
You stop at
That's
the
a
gyms.
great shout, Geordie. That's a great shout.
Uh-huh.
I hear a dog.
A Chevy. Hey Chevy.
I think I
Right.
kicked the dog to death once.
You
Oh,
dog to death
We
once. That's-
still online? Oh shit.
And with that, we'll see you next week.
We out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching.
You still gonna stream?
To the podcast show, we running this cash shit. White boy, we running this cash shit.